I am happy to say that we are here today. We are live today. The world did not end yesterday. For those that thought that yesterday, Tuesday, the 23rd of September, was going to be the rapture, the end of the world, it did not happen as a brand new MJ morning show, unless it did, and this is all like an alternate reality, and who the hell knows?
Was it the end of the world, or was it the rapture?
No, well,
those are two different events, right?
Well,
I really don't know.
End of the world is like, a meteor hitting the world, or we get engulfed by the sun, and the planet's just gone from existing, right? Or all humanity's instantly dead.
Yeah, so for many, it's one and the same. So I'm not a religious expert.
Yeah, I'm not crazy religious either. But
I'm not a religious expert, but I consider those that believe that the rapture is coming, that I believe that it all is wrapped up into the end of the world.
Oh,
right? So
I thought the sinners got to kick it for a little while.
I'm going with the synonym of, yes, end of the world. All right. So many thought it was going to happen, and it didn't. Remember, we had an item yesterday that people were quitting their jobs, selling their cars. If things are going to end, why would you need to sell your car? I want to have the money in my pocket for the end of the world.
No, maybe they were going to have fun. Like maybe they sold the car a week ago and they're just blowing it out. They're just living their best life for 7 days.
Right.
Or whatever.
Live it up.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the world did not. Hey, I mentioned alternate reality. There are people that believe that we're in a simulation, that we're in a parallel universe. There are people that believe that, we're essentially like a play toy. And listen, there's all kinds of stuff to ponder and to tweak your brain over on a daily basis. But as far as I know, we are here, we are live, and the world did not end yesterday. So those that quit their jobs, are they going to like the Indeed website today, or are they are they looking for new work? Are they heading to car dealers today? Are they going to?
So you looking for anybody here? Have any help wanted job postings?
Yeah. Are they looking for a new vehicle today?
I'm going to log on to ZipRecruiter.
Hey, speaking of vehicles, Michelle, I think you were dozed off in the car on the way over.
Yeah.
On the Howard Franklin Bridge. But as I had gotten on I-275 South this morning, the Howard Franklin Bridge from the Tampa side toward St. Pete, I had just gotten on the Kennedy ramp, from West Kennedy onto 275. And on the lead up to the bridge, just before those crazy S-turns, like 12 flatbed tractor trailers with military vehicles. Should we start a big conspiracy theory right now? So, like a whole convoy, like 12, maybe one or two less, maybe one or two more, whole bunch of military flatbed vehicles with Humvees and then the larger troop transports. So loads, and they were all in a row. They were all in hey, we got ourselves a convoy. Convoy.
We got a great big convoy working through the night.
They were doing something through the night, dark out at, 5:20 in the morning. So where were the military vehicles headed? What are they planning? What are they doing? Where? And I would imagine, I don't know where they're headed. I don't know if they're still on 275 South. By this point, let's see, I saw them half an hour ago. If they were continuing to head south, they should be over the Skyway by now.
You mean call Pete?
Call Pete?
Yeah.
Pete who?
XF.
Oh,
the
Secretary of War now.
Well, we used to get crazy like in 2000, 2003, man.
Sure.
He's a party animal. Man. Pete's a good guy. I love Pete. Yeah, but I give him a buzz if you like.
You don't know Pete.
Oh, dude, we were back in Ybor back in the day.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Whatever. he was a weekend Fox anchor.
Not in 2003.
He did Fox and Friends weekend.
Yeah, more recently.
Yeah, all right. So where were all the military vehicles headed? Flatbedded on a convoy of like a dozen trucks this morning. Where are they going? What are they planning? Is there some kind of a secret military operation? Who the hell knows?
It's an invasion of Inglewood.
Could be just Florida National Guard vehicles. I don't know. I'm just
it's probably going.
Where?
Alligator Alcatraz.
I don't think so.
Doesn't it have to close down like in the next couple of weeks?
No,
Are they moving people out? I don't know.
No, dude.
I don't know.
No, there was a ruling to close it. Then that was stayed. Listen, it's all over the road. No, I believe it's open now.
Get a couple vehicles down there just in case.
608. The military vehicles have nothing to do with Alligator Alcatraz.
Okay.
All right, 608 at the MJ Morning Show. Oh, I've got a peeve, man. I got a mission for you, Fester.
What's that?
You know what I don't see anymore?
What?
Well, because they blow them all over the freaking street. The lawn crews that mow yards.
Yeah.
It used to be back in the day that all the clippings were like raked and bagged. Do any lawn people do that anymore? Or do they just blow the freaking clippings all over the road? It just seems that I see leaf blowers blowing people's lawn clippings all over the road. That's what and we've talked about this in the past. So I come out yesterday, and the lawn crews here in the office park had done the yard work.
Yeah, the weekly maintenance.
Yeah, the weekly yard maintenance, or the grounds maintenance is what the word I'm looking for. They blew all the freaking clippings on my car. So on the windowsill, where the window goes down into the door, I had freaking lawn clippings all over the freaking car. Those bastard lawn guys, they blew literally all the clippings all over our vehicle, which I hadn't had that happen before. I'm like, what the hell?
I've got questions about this then.
I'm really freaking ticked off. So here's what I want. I want like 3 bags. The big black, huge trash bags. I want like 3 bags of grass clippings. And Fester, I got a project for you.
You want to find the guy's car?
Yeah. So the next lawn day, what do you give me a look for, Michelle?
This does not sound like a good idea.
It sounds like a great idea.
No.
You fight fire with fire.
Yeah, exactly.
That guy will learn a lesson. He'll never do that crap again.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I want lawn clippings. I want bags, and I want to find their truck. I want to find their maintenance truck where they have, their lawnmowers, their weed whackers. And Fester, I want you to dump 3 bags of lawn clippings all over their freaking vehicle. And you know what? Hopefully they left the window open. I want you to pour it right inside on the driver's seat is what I want you to do. I want lawn clipping revenge, and I will settle for nothing freaking less. You like the idea?
I do. Now that I think about it, I saw lawn clippings on my car. I parked next to you.
There you go.
I saw the lawn clippings as well.
But I park close to the sidewalk edge where there's grass.
Yeah.
And I mean, how rude is it to blow freaking clippings all over my car?
I don't know if it was the blower guy or the mower guy. The mower guy has a lot of force coming out of his discharge.
Listen, it could be both.
It could be the mower blower.
All over the freaking car. And it gets into the, they have the weather stripping where the window goes down into the door.
It's all in there.
I had all over my freaking car. All right, so get me lawn clippings. Any lawn guys want to donate like 3 bags of lawn clippings?
3 bags full.
Yeah, because we're going after the lawn crew here. I'm telling you right now. Don't get mad. Get even.
Get even and then some.
All right, 6:11 at the MJ Morning Show.
Ruined their week next week.
So Kimmel was back last night.
Totally missed it.
Yeah. You know what? I got to watch a little clip this morning from an aggregation site. So I saw a little bit of it, but I fell asleep early last night. A couple of thoughts on the Kimmel return. And, a lot of stations didn't carry him. And, a lot of people don't know this. And I don't know if this occurred in any of the markets where some stations, ABC affiliates, didn't carry him. This is interesting. Fester, I'm going to give you a fact that you probably don't know.
Oh, I love facts that I don't know.
And many listeners might not know this. So what is it? Tell you next. Just getting rolling. MJ Morning Show, Q105, 104.7 FM. Here's Shriner with traffic. In moments here on the MJ Morning Show, and my thoughts on the First Amendment and constitutionally protected free speech in minutes, something that I utilize every day, and I have for 40 years plus of my broadcast career. First, though, it has arrived, Fester. It is here.
What is it?
The first request for an MJ appearance at...
Oh, it's that time of year again, right?
Do you know? The first request is in, and I've always said the early bird gets the squirrel.
That's a terrible policy.
You're not going to...
No, I'm gonna let the squirrel line go.
Okay,
I'm gonna let that just ruminate. They either got it or they did it, or they're confused enough. I'm not gonna stop the show for that.
So you think you know? Don't say anything yet. You think you know?
I know.
Michelle, do you know what I am talking about?
No.
Early bird gets the worm or the squirrel. So the first request is in. I've always said the first request gets it. Do you know? No idea.
No.
All right, Fester. Let's see if you're correct, Fester. The first request is in. It actually came in a week ago. Well, I got a DM first.
Okay.
I got a direct message on my Instagram. And, folks, I encourage you, MJ Morning Show listeners, to communicate with me. If you would like to DM me, my Instagram is Certified MJ Radio. I also encourage people to follow my Instagram, Certified MJ Radio. Also follow the show Instagram for great daily clips and other material. The show Instagram is MJ Morning Show. So follow Certified MJ Radio and follow MJ Morning Show on Instagram. Do it right now. So I get a DM and I said, hey, do me a favor. I don't want this to get lost in my DMs. Send me an email to my private email, which is mj@mjmorningshow.com. And I encourage listeners to send me material, content, hot tips, gossip, anything you want to ask me, question, whatever. My private email is mj@mjmorningshow.com. So I got the email. Fester, what do you think it is?
Is it the Great American Teach-In?
That's right. That is correct.
When is it?
For this particular school. Now, usually it's like a set day, but I remember last year I did it like either the day before or the day after at the particular school that I went to up in, was it
Pasco County?
Yeah, it was it was
Newport Richey.
Yeah, no,
which is in Pasco
yeah,
County.
It's Pasco. No, I'm trying to was it in Port? It was Newport Richey.
It was one of the Richies.
Yeah, it was one of the Richies. Yeah, exactly.
It was either Richie Rich or Poor Richie.
Yeah, so it was in, I believe it was Newport Richey. So they had me up at an elementary school last year, and this year I've been asked to go to a school in Seffner. Yeah. It looks like a fifth grade class in Seffner.
What's the name of the school?
Hang on a minute. 11. So the Great American Teach-In is for November 20th this year.
That's right.
They'll take presenters anytime from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m.
We're good for 8 a.m.
No, I'm not. It's. Can you check your calendar, Michelle? What day is November 20th this year? And I will be a later presenter. It'll probably be more like 11 a.m., 11:30, or, because I've obviously got to finish the morning show. I can get out of here at about 10. And you know what? Michelle, you're going to come with me.
No, she isn't.
Michelle's going to go to the Great American. Yep, it says the kids want Michelle as well.
No,
That's what
I don't believe that.
That's what it says.
It doesn't say that.
And hey, MJ reached out on Instagram. You told me to email you. Here we are, Great American Teach-In. Been listening to you since the MJ and BJ days, blah, 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 blah.
It's on a Thursday.
Okay, so
that's a good day.
Oh, I'm gonna have to switch up my workout that day, Michelle.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Or you go after your workout all sweaty.
Oh, no.
Or I can just move it to Friday, is what I'm thinking.
What do you care? You're not going.
Yeah, so McDonald Elementary School is where this is. So
Okay.
I believe, does it say Seffner in? The email doesn't say Seffner. I think she put Seffner in the Instagram. That's why I remember Seffner. Can you look up McDonald Elementary School and see if that's in Seffner?
You may not want to call it Methner
I'm sorry.
to the kids.
You're right. Where is it? It is Seffner. Okay, so I'm booked, baby. All right, so what about Kimmel's return? I didn't watch it live because I fell asleep early last night. Hey, Michelle, were you impressed?
Yeah.
So we didn't even watch. I couldn't. Were you pissed at me that I didn't want to watch the second episode of The Lowdown?
Yeah.
Great.
So they've released the first two?
Yeah. So last night on FX with Ethan Hawke, they had two back-to-back episodes, season 1, episode 1, and then they ran episode 2 right after. And, I didn't really get a nap yesterday, so I was tired. Watched the first episode, and then Michelle was all juiced up. All right. And I'm like, you know what? I want to go to bed, and kind of, gave me the cranky demeanor last night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 Because if it was something that you wanted to watch, you would have pushed through and stayed up and watched it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly how it works.
I mean,
I was tired.
Okay.
But-
so then we went to bed.
What'd you think of it?
Listen, I'll get into, I did like it. So we'll get into the lowdown a little later on. First, though, I missed, obviously, the return of Jimmy Kimmel Live at 11:35. I don't really watch, it's not, I don't really, I don't. I've, for whatever reason, I've fallen out of watching, the late night shows.
The late night shows have just fallen out of routine.
Yeah.
We're not glued to a TV at 11:30 at night every night.
I used to want to see like the Leno or the Letterman monologue, and I would, generally fall asleep to that.
Yeah.
And, these days I have not regularly watched like any of the late night stuff, and I'm kind of a late night guy. I generally go to bed late. I've always have. I prep this show very, very late, and I generally walk into the show fully prepped for the most part for the program, but I haven't watched late night television for a while. With that said, Kimmel did return last night, and I saw like a video clip this morning, like from an aggregation site of a little bit of the opening monologue. And look, I'm not going to get into specifics on the the whole what he did on the monologue. If you want, you can find it easily. It's all online. But whether you agree or disagree, I am a First Amendment guy, and I'm going to be very clear about something. That the government, I don't care who's in the White House, I don't care who it is, I don't care which party, I don't care who the guy is. The government has no business being in the First Amendment censorship industry, and I take offense to that. I utilize the First Amendment and our constitutional protection for free speech on this morning show every single day. I have for over 40 plus years of my broadcast career. There should be no censorship. There should be no intimidation, and it's dangerous. Any government pressure or intervention on free speech is unconstitutional, flat out. So that's where I stand. Now, on the Kimmel deal, on his return, I guess I saw a list. I've seen 58 stations, and then I've seen 66 stations. So I don't know what the actual number is, but it's somewhere around 60. ABC affiliates across the country did not carry Kimmel last night, and these were primarily Sinclair ABC affiliates and Nexstar ABC affiliates. Now, we have Nexstar in the Tampa market. Channel 8, News Channel 8, is owned by Nexstar, but that's an NBC affiliate. So Nexstar has ABC stations in other markets, and also Sinclair. They both have a lot of ABC affiliates because Sinclair and Nexstar, they're big companies with a lot of TV stations across the country. So those companies did not clear. They did not show Kimmel last night. For instance, I mean, there's a lot of for Sinclair. It's a lot of smaller markets. Let's see.
I don't know that I need all of Sinclair's stations.
Yeah, but
major.
Hold on. I'm talking about like Amarillo, Texas.
You're getting into the weeds on this, though. I don't care.
Birmingham, Alabama.
I swear to God, I don't care.
All right, what are you going to come across here and beat me?
Yes.
No, I will use your First Amendment right to clutter you over the head with it.
All right, whatever.
No, listen, okay, a lot of stations didn't run Kimmel, and it's probably a political reason.
Well,
yeah, there's a bigger picture.
Well, for one of the companies, for Nexstar, they're trying to purchase Tegna.
And that needs to be approved by the FCC.
It does. All right,
so they're not doing anything to piss the FCC off. That's the more interesting part than Amarillo, Texas.
I don't want to. Well, I'm getting there, dude.
Let's get there.
Well, I'm not going to get into the weeds, but we just mentioned that. All right. The other thing is, and this is what I find interesting, and I don't know if I haven't heard of this happening, but if, in this case specifically, if an ABC affiliate decides they don't want to run an ABC network program, ABC or any network, NBC, CBS, or Fox, they can offer that show to a different station in the market.
Oh, if I was the CW.
Yeah, so a lot of times, hold on. A lot of times it's like it's a lesser network or it's one of the independent stations that's not affiliated. And I know this has happened in the past. I'm trying to remember specifics, but I know I remember this where there was a controversy and the affiliate for the network decided they're not going to air a certain show. And I think it's happened in this market in the past where then one of the independent stations was given authorization to run that network television show. And I don't know if it occurred, if any, you're looking at about 60 television stations, so I don't know if any other channels in the country ran Kimmel when Sinclair or Nexstar ABC affiliates did not run Kimmel last night. Also, speaking of Kimmel, and we've mentioned this before, he worked at this radio station.
Begrudgingly.
Jimmy Kimmel, first of all, I'm not a huge Kimmel fan because of the way he's dissed the Tampa Bay area. Jimmy Kimmel, and I fully support Kimmel's right to free speech, right? I'm a First Amendment guy, you got to believe in free speech and constitutionally protected speech, whether you agree or whether you disagree. You can't have it both ways. You got to be able to agree on constitutionally protected speech. Hey, Andrew, when did Jimmy Kimmel work here at Q105? What do you know? No, I don't need the exact dates, but about what time? So was it early 90s? Was it like 90, 91? So Jimmy Kimmel worked at Q105 here in Tampa Bay. And the reason why I'm not a huge Kimmel fan is he has come out and he's dissed the Tampa Bay area. He's called this place an S-hole. He's called the Tampa Bay area a crap hole, and it was a horrible place. I mean, he's had some really nasty things to say about the Tampa Bay area.
He didn't have a great experience here.
So do you know more? I mean, because he's told stories apparently.
Was it like during the tail end of Cleveland Wheeler's
I don't know. But he worked. Did he drive a van or something? Did he
a promotions van?
He might have been like in the promotions department here at Q105, but he has said some terrible things about the Tampa Bay area. So looks like 1991. Yeah.
Bill Connolly posted this picture online,
right.
A rare photo shot of Jimmy Kimmel at Q105. Funny enough, technically, he took over my job as a morning show producer and writer.
Oh, okay, so he was a morning show producer. So it was 1991 that Jimmy Kimmel worked right here at this radio station, 104.7 FM Q105. And he has since, in interviews, I think he's even mentioned it on his show. Somehow it's come up.
Oh, my God.
And he's dissed the Tampa Bay area. He's called this place like a hellhole. I guess his car got stolen here.
He didn't have a good experience. He was only here for a little while, and he didn't have a good experience. The comments, boy, you ever see a picture and you're only here for the comments?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Bill Connolly,
right?
Legendary, a good friend of the show. MJ. He worked with Mason for a long time.
Good friend of what show?
I like Bill. I'm here on the show. Bill Connolly's a funny guy.
All right.
You pull out the squeeze box, Bill. Jojo Walker writes, he sucked then and he sucks now.
Jojo Walker? Yeah. So Bill Connolly and Jojo Walker, they were all part of Mason's crew. Morning crew. Yeah.
We worked with them back when they were at Kiss FM. Mason Dixon writes, and we ran him out of town when we teamed up at Mix 96. That's a lot of, wow.
So, wait a minute. So, Jojo Walker and Mason all are dissing Jimmy Kimmel as well.
On Bill Connolly's post.
Haterade.
Jimmy Kimmel did not make a good impression. And by the way, these comments are just from a year ago.
Yeah. Well,
so Mason and JoJo Walker, they commented about Jimmy Kimmel just a year ago on, is this like Bill Connolly's Facebook page?
No,
is that it?
It's a Tampa Bay Broadcasting history Facebook page.
So listen, that's why I'm not a huge Kimmel fan, because he's said nasty things about this radio station and the Tampa Bay area. But as far as free speech, do not get in the way of free speech, folks. You got to believe in free speech, whether you agree or disagree.
And for the record, anybody I don't have active beef with is a good friend of the show. Okay?
Whatever.
And I have active beef with people.
6:30.
But not Bill Connolly.
Can I take a break now?
Sure.
All right, 6:35 at the MJ Morning Show. Folks, I've got the morons in the news. The early morons and a tasty pile. Salsa, baby. Have you seen the Salsa story? All right, hang on a minute. Got a local crazy morons in the news Salsa story coming up next here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Hey, it's roof time. The roof needs to be replaced at MJ's house. And Westfall Roofing is gonna do it. If you have any roof issues, you have a leak, it is time for a brand new roof. Maybe need a consultation. If you want an honest company that's been around since 1989, they are one of the best roofing companies you're going to find in the country. Why is this? Why is Westfall among the very best? It's about the training. It's about the people, the crews. It's about the materials that are used. They don't settle. They don't try to, lessen their cost on a job by using cheaper, lesser materials. No, they use the finest materials, the best training. People love Westfall. Look at the reviews online. If you want a great family company that knows what they're doing, You've seen the stories on TV about some, unscrupulous roofing companies. Not going to happen with Westfall. They've got a great reputation. Anything roof-related, westfallroofing.com. That's westfallroofing.com. And tell them MJ sent you. Traffic's on 637. Morons in the news next. 6:44 at the MJ Morning Show. Yeah. I know, running a little late with Morons in the News. We went long in the last segment. Same amount of MJ, just a slight degree of time redistribution. All right, who wants the salsa? Anybody want a salsa?
Yes.
Let's salsa. Here we go.
Was it salsa night last night on Dancing with the Stars?
No. It was salsa night up in Brooksville because somebody got stabbed in the neck with a broken salsa bottle.
Oh no!
Holy crap!
Oh no!
Oh my God! Listen to this. Well, see, we don't have a whole lot of details, but an individual rushed to the hospital with a severe wound to the neck. You've seen like the movies, like a street fight or something, and they'll take the beer bottle, they'll smash the beer bottle, and then hold the neck and use the jagged, broken glass as a deadly weapon.
Yeah.
Well, apparently that was in play with salsa. Now, I'll tell you what I'm very disappointed with. I don't know the brand of salsa.
Because there's a joke there.
Oh?
What's the joke, Fester?
New York City. It's old El Paso.
Is it old El Paso?
Remember the old El Paso commercials? Hey,
where's the salsa made?
This salsa's
New York City.
New York City.
I don't know if any salsa was ever made
New York
in
City.
New York City.
I don't know. What?
All right. So this happened up in Hernando
County.
Brooksville. So we have an individual rushed to the hospital, according to the Hernando County Sheriff's Office, with what they said was, quote, a very severe neck injury after being stabbed with a broken salsa bottle.
Oh, man. So salsa jars.
When I heard there was a salsa fight, and I'm like, wait, is a salsa fight? What was it, like they were dancing? They were doing the salsa? Somebody wanted a what? Somebody wanted to cut in on a salsa dance and it caused a fight? No. A salsa bottle was broken and somebody was stabbed in the neck with it. I wonder if it was mild, medium, or spicy.
That's the other question.
Yeah.
Because you don't want spicy in an open wound.
Does that exacerbate the pain?
Yes.
If you've got like the capsaicin, if you've got the hot chili pepper in the wound. So is it better to get stabbed with mild salsa than spicy hot salsa?
On the surface, I would think so. If I had a choice, we're going to stab you with salsa.
You know what? The next time you have an open wound, I want to test it out on you to see if there's a difference between putting spicy foods or non-spicy foods into your wound.
Have you ever had a wound? Have you ever heard about salt on a wound? Well, I guess it's an old adage, but it hurts more when you put salt on it, right? Mm-hmm. Is there? I think there might be salt.
It's the old, like you said. Oh, that's like putting salt on the wound.
Yeah, make it worse. I mean, salsa. Is there salt in salsa? I don't know.
But I think you were going to ask another question.
What was that?
Fester.
What?
About the jar.
Oh, the think about the jars of salsa.
Yeah.
They're squatty, thick jars.
Yeah. I don't understand. It's not like a bottle, like a, like a
salad
like a
dressing
Yoo-hoo bottle. Yeah.
You're right. When I think of a salsa jar, I think of like a a jar of jam or jelly, like a preserve
Right.
jar.
It's wide mouth to dip a chip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did they break it
I
and
don't
hold
know.
it up to the neck to do that? I mean, I just.
So this happened yesterday at 3 a.m. So this is Tuesday morning, early yesterday, 3 a.m. at the Days Inn off I-75 and State Road 50. I'm guessing nothing happens after 3 a.m. at the Days Inn on I-75 and
A
State
lot
Road
happens.
50.
Nothing good happens.
That's right. Nothing good happens.
A lot happens at Days Inn.
Anyway, the victim was apparently in stable condition, rushed to the hospital. Second person had superficial cuts. The stabbing suspect was taken into custody. From the Hernando County Sheriff's Office, of the 9 individuals, they're doing an investigation on all 9 of them, according to the sheriff up in Hernando. We believe there's a good possibility that some, if not all of these individuals are actually here in the country illegally.
Oh.
Yeah, so Salsa is going to turn into an ICE investigation, I guess. Anyway, so anybody want a salsa? Oh, Fester, you gonna play some salsa music, Fester?
Yeah.
Woo, there we go. Good selection, man.
I really like this.
Some good salsa music.
Yeah. Just go to YouTube and type in Cigar Dave Rejoins, and this is what comes up. Yeah.
It's 6:49 at the MJ Morning Show, and the morons in the news roll on. You know, I find that golf cart paths are a big point of contention up in the villages. How many disagreements have we had regarding the golf cart path? Or, I mean, crazy stuff.
Dozens.
What about drunk villagers driving a car on the golf cart path and then ending up like wedging their car into the golf cart tunnel accidentally? I mean, we've had that pop up. Listen to this one. A villager from the Villages News, ladies and gentlemen, a villager had been riding their bike, was arrested after an attack on a golf cart driver in a dispute over the golf cart lane. Lots of this. This is like the number one, I think, incident situation. Is like it's all golf related. Golf carts, this, golf cart paths, whatever. Dominic Cellino Jr., 68, of the village of Chitty Chatty.
Yeah, I've heard of Chitty Chatty.
It's one of the villages up there.
Yeah.
Facing a felony charge of battery after punching a fellow resident so severely that the golf cart driver had to be transported by ambulance to the University of Florida Health Leesburg Hospital, according to the report from the Wildwood Police Department. So Cellino, who was active in the Joliet Bicycle Club in Illinois before moving to Florida's friendliest hometown,
not with this guy,
was riding at about 10 a.m. Thursday with a fellow cyclist in one of the villages. A man in his golf cart was on his way to play golf when he saw a large group of bicyclists in the golf cart lane, began to pass them, according to the report. The golf cart driver realized that one of the cyclists sped up and started cursing at him. Several bicyclists began following him. Tell you what, those bike riders, man, they can become militant.
Look at this guy's mugshot. He's still wearing his little, like, schmucky biker outfit.
Yeah, he's wearing his, like, his bike shirt. Yeah.
A little zip-up tight shirt.
Yeah.
Give him less wind resistance.
So the bike mob starts going after the guy on the golf cart. It's like a pursuit. So when the golf cart driver indicated that he was not going to cooperate, I guess they began following him. They ordered him to stop.
But they wanted to pull over?
I don't know. So, yeah, there was a disagreement, I guess, with right-of-way between the golf cart and the bikes on the golf cart path. So Chelino then used his bike to block the path of the golf cart.
Sounds like I hit Chelino, man.
Chelino then dismounted from his bike in his goofy biker shirt.
And he probably had like those nut hugger shorts.
The golf cart driver said he was in fear for his life, drove forward, ran over Chelino's bicycle. So the golf cart guy runs over the dude's bicycle. That enraged Chelino.
Obviously.
Approaches the golf cart and starts punching him in the face. Just boom. With a closed fist. Chelino struck the man's left eye, jaw, forehead. The golf cart driver fell to the ground.
Wouldn't that be considered like false imprisonment?
He was bleeding. When police arrived at the scene, witnesses corroborated the golf cart driver's account of the attack. Chelino, the bike guy, was found to be the primary aggressor, taken into custody, booked on battery charges. Oh, my. Who the hell says the Villages are Florida's friendliest hometown? You know what? I got to be honest. I would rather lose a limb than live in the Villages when I retire.
Dude, I can't wait to live in the Villages.
Get the hell out of here.
No.
Get the hell out of here.
Driving golf carts drunk half the day. It sounds like a good time.
Villages. Get the hell out of here. I don't want to be around 12 million retirees.
Bunch of old people.
Get the hell out of here. All right, Morons in the News on the MJ Morning Show. Hey, Michelle, I want to know if you agree or disagree. Things that women do in private. So I've got a whole list of things that women do in private, and I want to know if you agree or disagree next on the MJ Morning Show. Hey, folks, I'm very excited. You've heard me talk about Genesis of Tampa and the brand new Genesis dealer. Genesis makes an awesome vehicle, and we have a new Genesis dealer. You now have a brand new option. Genesis of Tampa is open at 275 and Bears. And coming up, they've got a grand opening weekend, October 3rd through the 5th. All kinds of activity for the entire family. October 3rd through 5th. It is going to be also a 72-hour fundraiser for the Gray Bull Rescue Foundation. There are going to be photo ops coming up as well. So the Genesis grand opening, they've been open since early August. So now you have a new place to buy, lease, get your Genesis vehicle serviced right in Tampa. But there's going to be a ribbon-cutting ceremony on Friday, October 3rd. Then Saturday, October 4th, a USF football celebration, USF player appearances, autographs, live DJ. Then Sunday, it's going to be Community Day. And Gray Bull Rescues is going to be around. And also, there's going to be a donation. Any sold car, a donation is going to be made to Gray Bull Rescue. So already really embedding themselves in our community. Brand new Genesis of Tampa at 275 and Bears. And I'm going to be out there. I've got to figure out when I'm going to go, but I'm going to go out for the grand opening weekend as well. I'll let you know because I'd love to meet you out there. GenesisAtTampa.com, and, of course, tell them that MJ sent you. Air conditioning, we love it when it works. Oh, we curse it when it doesn't work. If your we're having some hot days, man. It's steaming up. You know, it was starting to, get a little cooler. You know, is fall on the way? And now we're heating up again. Anyway, listen, air conditioning, when it works, we love it, like I said. When it doesn't work, we get angry. What do? Don't get angry. Just call Plan B Air Conditioning. So what is your plan when your air conditioning fails? Just call Plan B. This is as easy as can be. 813-PLAN-B-AC is the phone number, or the website is planbairconditioning.com. Get your air conditioning up and running with an honest company. They're not going to pull the wool over your eyes. They're not going to take advantage of most people don't know, what the diode or the capacitor or this or that or, most people. So a lot of places can kind of, take you for a ride. It's never going to happen with Plan B Air Conditioning. Honest. Mention me, MJ. They'll give you 10% off your air conditioning repair. If you need a new system, they'll beat anyone by at least $500. PlanBAirConditioning.com. Mention me, MJ. 10% off. PlanBAirConditioning.com. Traffic's on 657. Let's grab Shriner with the latest MJ Morning Show. Back. 7:02 at the MJ Morning Show. Michelle, I think you're going to be instrumental in agreeing, disagreeing, or commenting on things that women do behind closed doors. So these are things that women do in private that will surprise men. Are you ready? So this is all a Reddit discussion. This is an aggregation of a Reddit discussion. This is like one of the Ask Reddit threads. Somebody asked a question. What is something that women do in private? This sounds like a $25,000 pyramid deal, or what dollar amount are they up to on the pyramid now?
Is it $100,000?
Is
it the Michael Strahan?
Yeah, is it the $100,000 pyramid? You know, I don't think I've ever seen the $100,000 pyramid with. You know, I just remember the pyramid.
Yeah.
With Dick.
Yeah.
You know,
that's the classic.
I like the Dick pyramid. That's what I like. When Dick Clark was the host of the pyramid, you know, the $25,000 pyramid. All right, so that's where this thing began. It's like things that women do in private, and it started off a whole discussion on Reddit. So Michelle,
yeah,
women share things that they do in private, and men might be surprised. You ready? Number one, body hair is a thing. Many of us shave our faces. Peach fuzz, hormonal hair growth, genetics, a lot of factors that can affect women.
Yeah.
What is... I might sound like totally ignorant here. You guys might make fun of me here.
We might.
So it says many of us shave our faces. PCOS? Peach fuzz, hormonal... What is PCOS?
I don't know.
Okay, good. So I'm not alone here.
Is that a code for something?
Is it an acronym? What is it an acronym for?
acronym.
Yeah, it has to be an acronym.
It stands for pits, crotch, and other stuff.
Are you serious?
PCO.
Oh, did someone just text you that?
Nope, I just made it up. But it sounds good.
No, hold on. Did you really
just pits, crotch,
Dude, that's
other
fast.
Stuff. Yeah. Well, listen,
sometimes you're slow like a slug,
am.
and sometimes
I'm fast as a pistol, baby.
Wow.
I wouldn't be here if I couldn't belt those jokes out.
Hold on, Andrew. What are you saying, Andrew? Turn your mic on. What are you saying?
Polycystic ovary syndrome.
Nah, it stands for pits, crotch, and other stuff.
Yeah, I like that better.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I like that much better. All right. So Michelle.
Yeah.
You're not like plucking out little like hairs growing out of your chin. I've never, unless I don't see you do that.
I mean, I haven't yet. I mean, I did.
God, I had an English teacher. God, what was her name? It was, oh God, she was a biddy. What was her name?
We don't need to know the name.
Yeah,
I mean,
what's your
issue?
I had a 7th grade English teacher at Pembroke Meadows Elementary School in Virginia Beach, and she had stubble coming out of her chin like Shaggy on Scooby-Doo.
So was she shaving it?
I don't know. She wasn't shaving it. It was was like, you know what? It was like monofilament coming out. It was like what's that? Stren? What's that? It was like fishing line coming out of her chin. I wanted to bring in tweezers, and I just wanted to pluck those damn things up, man. All right, so that's only number one. Number two, practicing speeches and arguments. So behind closed doors, women are practicing having an argument, like with imaginary people in the shower.
Not me.
And
I'm sorry.
how to win an argument. Do you ever practice like when you're by yourself on how you're going to have an argument with me over something?
No.
No, you never done that? All right.
I mean, how would I practice that? I don't even understand.
All right. Clothing is optional at home. When I'm at home, I'm not wearing a bra.
Yeah.
I'm usually in a big T-shirt, and I tuck under my breast. Oh, tuck the big T-shirt under breast? Is that a thing?
My boobs are not big enough to do that.
Yeah.
So.
Because one person posts it on Reddit doesn't mean it's a thing for the whole gender.
Well, I realize
this is really
that.
sounding like an obscure, like very specific to this person
It's
list.
people.
No,
saying
it's all kinds of different people. It's not. This is not all one person.
Right. What I'm saying is each comment is specific to the person who posted it.
Yeah.
Old T-shirt boob tucker. She might not represent a large segment of women, or maybe she does. The one who shouts in her shower to have arguments with her husband or boyfriend or
This sounds like something. I mean, I'm saying no to everything, so maybe you should take some calls on this. I don't know.
Sometimes you just need to scratch an itch.
What is this? I need to scratch an itch right now. Yeah, right? Get it, Meech.
So in private, women do the guy scratches? Is that true?
This is specific
like
to that
in
person.
between your legs.
Well, you'll see a guy do like the itch maneuver.
Right.
You don't see a lot of women doing the itch maneuver, but women, at least on this Reddit discussion,
no, we don't do that.
women are saying that they're in private. They're doing the guy itchy moves.
One woman posted on this subreddit. There's not like 10,000 women. We scratch ourselves.
Dude.
Dude.
These are different women that are posting. It's not.
That's what he's saying.
What are we not getting? It's only one human, though.
Yeah.
But then the people are commenting and they're like, oh, yeah, absolutely. Okay. So one person, it's an aggregation of things that women apparently do in private that surprise men. But so somebody poses a concept, but then the other people on the Reddit thread, they're jumping in and saying,
It just seems like the way this segment is titled, it's kind of like all women do this. And I'm like looking like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Another thing that women claim they do in private that would shock men. I can sum this up with a sound effect.
I'll tell you right now.
Hey, I didn't start this Reddit thread, okay?
If you're in a good relationship, you can do that in public. You can do that out loud if you're in a good. If you're in a good place in your relationship, you can do that out loud.
I'm about to make a revelation.
When do you know love is love?
Fester.
When you can toot in front of them.
Fester.
Ew.
Yeah.
Fester.
No, we don't do
Fester!
that.
I'm about.
Don't ever yell like that again, schmuckface. All right, crap for brains.
You're like in a different world.
Make your revelation.
I am going to say something that I've never said on the air. I've been married to Michelle for 31 years.
Yeah.
You okay, Fester?
No.
He's having a heart attack.
Dude, what's the matter with you?
I don't know.
I'm like talking. You're like
Michelle
zoning out.
Michelle and I are talking.
We were talking.
We were in the middle of our conversation. You're like, unneeded.
Dude,
this is the wrong week, man.
He's putting in
calm
his.
down.
Oh, he's writing his 2-minute notice.
Yeah, I'm writing a resignation letter for. I'm giving you a
60 seconds.
Maybe 60 days.
I'm getting 60-second notice. All right.
Yeah.
So, Fester, can you pay attention to me,
listen,
please?
I'm making your revelation. I'm dying to hear it.
So look at me. Stop
Oh
writing.
my gosh! You must look at him, Fester.
This is important stuff, dude.
It's very important.
Yeah.
I have never heard Michelle in all of the time we've been together. Never, ever. I've known Michelle. Folks, this is breaking freaking news.
No.
I told you, dude, that you would be interested in this.
I am.
I told you. That's why I'm trying to get your freaking attention.
Is Michelle...
I'm about to reveal something that I've never discussed on this show.
Is Michelle an SBDer?
No. I'm telling you right now.
Silent but deadly?
Listen to me.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I have
no.
I met Michelle in March of 1987.
Yeah.
We got married in June of 1994. So I knew Michelle for 7 years prior to us getting married. And, I had, in the meantime, I was out in L.A. for a couple of years. I was in New York for a couple of years. We kind of kept in touch. We fell off a bit. Then we kind of rekindled when I was in New York. We started visiting each other, on weekends in 91, 92. And then, we kind of, put things back together. We ended up getting married. In all of the years I've known Michelle, I have never, ever heard or smelled.
Wow.
Ever.
Wow.
Michelle, can you
Because I'm a lady.
Can you explain this?
Wow.
Can you explain this to me?
My Nana would be so disgusted and disappointed in me if I ever did anything like that.
Well, you had conversations about this with your Nana?
No, she's just, it's a proper lady thing.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I completely disagree.
Fester.
You're in a good place.
Oh,
you're ripping them left, right, and center.
Oh, no.
Now Fester is interested.
Listen,
now I've got Fester's attention.
I said this before. I mean, listen, take calls. If you are in a comfortable relationship, toots are on the table.
No.
Not public toots like at restaurants or something, but you're sitting there, you're watching The Lowdown on FX last night.
Uh-huh.
Years ago, didn't Home Shopping Network had something called Tootie?
Yeah.
What was Tootie on
Tootie
Home
was
Shopping? What was that?
Like almost like an acknowledgement, like honk honk, or a Tootie special. Like I gotta look it up. I really don't. It's been years.
There was some kind of thing on the Home Shopping Network. It was some feature or some thing called Tootie, and then also the Facts of Life.
Yeah.
You take the good, you take the bad, you take them all, and there you have
The Facts of Life.
Yeah, there was a character called Tootie on The Facts of Life. That would have been funny if she had an uncontrollable gas problem.
No.
And that's why they called her Tootie. See, they missed the boat on that. Tootie should have had a medical problem where she was just tooting left and right.
So Tootie was an actual horn that they would toot when there was extra special great deals where they wanted to get the listener's attention.
A little honk bicycle horn.
Instead of just yelling their name at the top of their lung like a lunatic, they would just play the Tootie.
Are you calling me a lunatic?
You are.
I mean, people are eating breakfast and driving in their car. You're trying to. We're right here. We're 4 feet apart.
Right.
I mean, you got pretty butthurt over me talking to Meech about toots.
We are on the air. We're doing a show, and you're just ignoring. You're just having a personal conversation with Michelle, and it was like I didn't exist over here, and I had to get your attention. That was an attention getter.
We're trying to pretend like you don't exist.
I mean, it's actually a coping mechanism.
What did you start to write over there?
I said, you don't want to know what I said. You might want to know what I said.
What were you starting to write?
I was like, I don't think I want to be here anymore. That's what I wrote.
What's the matter with you?
That's what I wrote. I'm serious.
Yeah.
Warts and all.
Dude,
I'll tell you.
You're getting too sensitive.
No, I'm not.
You are.
You know what I'm getting.
You're getting too sensitive.
No, it's not. I'm getting too sensitive.
All right, then what are you getting?
Remarkably underpaid. Yeah, that's
True.
That's what I'm getting.
Right.
Listen,
So,
I don't see how this thing works out.
Do you want to put Ron DeCastro on notice?
No, listen. I give no notice.
I got to be honest.
I give no notice.
Listen, my contract is up at the end of the year, and you don't have a contract.
Yeah.
You need
I give no notice.
All right,
my last day will be my last day.
Essentially, though, listen. I don't mind putting stuff on the table here. You need a fair deal to stay with the show. I'm going to tell you right now, if you can't come up with a deal and you leave, I'm just going to fold the whole show.
Okay, great.
I'm just going to end the whole show.
Then where do you want to go in January? Because I have time on my hands.
So would you like to deliver a message to Ron DeCastro, our market manager, right now? He's listening.
No, man, listen. I just don't. This job's.
Well, we can give you a 1% raise. That's not going to cut it, is it?
I think 1.5 is where they were.
Oh, that was.
Well, we're gonna give you a 1. I told them, I was like, listen, guys, you take your contract and shove it in your ass. I'd rather.
Faster.
Listen, it's all right. All right. No. But now, Michelle, you never tooted in front of MJ.
Never.
Wow.
I mean, folks, this is unbelievable. This is a deep, dark revelation from the innards of the MJ and Michelle relationship. Andrew's saying the calls are coming in on this. Hang on.
Oh wow.
Oh my gosh. Really?
Yes. Sis is calling in from Parrish. Hello, Sis. Welcome to the MJ Morning Show. You're on.
Hi, good morning.
Morning, Sis. Oh, geez. Hello, Sis. Go ahead. You're on.
Yes, I've been with my husband 20 years, and he has not heard me toot at all. We don't do that in front of our husbands.
Right.
So Michelle is not the only one. I've got Sis down in Parrish.
No.
Okay. Are you an
Yes,
avid?
we don't do that.
Are you a tutor otherwise?
I mean, I will do it in private, absolutely, but I'm not farting around anybody.
All right. Thank you, sis. You know what we ought to do? We ought to go to the rip phones. We ought to go. We ought to go to the toot lines, the rip phones. We ought the flatulence phones.
Oh,
we ought to ask women how many of you just let them rip in front of your husbands. Is that?
I don't think our phone lines can handle the volume of calls that we'll be getting.
no, stop it.
Yes.
There's a lot of ladies out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of ladies who toot in front of their husbands out there, too.
All right, the stuff that comes up on this show, folks, the variety is mesmerizing here on the MJ Morning Show. Should we you know what? I got a couple of minutes because I don't want to get too late. I want to start our hour and 20 minutes of nonstop MJ on time. 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. I got to do this quickly. Fire up the phones fast here. 800-990-1047. Will you rip it in front of your husband, or are you a non-ripper in front of your husband? Yes or no? 800. Michelle's got a smile on her face. Is this entertaining you?
Mildly.
All right. 800-990-1047. Yes or no? All right. I don't have time to screen the call. I'm just going to grab them cold here, Andrew.
It's either a yes or a no.
Right.
We know where this is going.
Good morning, MJ Morning Show, line 6. Who is this?
This is Phyllis. I live in Citrus Park. I let it rip. No, I don't care who is around. I don't care. I let them have it. I'm me, and I'm going to always be me. My husband knew me before we got married, so he knew I cussed him. Why stop?
All right. Thank you.
Phyllis is right.
Letting them rip in Citrus Park. All right. MJ Morning Show. Who's this? Good morning. I just picked up your line. Who is this?
Good morning. Can you hear me?
I can. What is your name?
My name is Tanya. It's Tanya from Gibson, sir.
Hey, all right. Did you say Tanya?
Yes.
All right, Tanya, do you or do you not in front of him?
I'm sorry?
Do you? All right, why are you calling us, Tanya?
Because I will let it rip. And not only do I let it rip in front of my husband or my children, sometimes I'll say, oh, my goodness, you guys smell this new perfume I have on.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man. That's hysterical.
Thank you, man. She's hired. All right. Michelle, I found your replacement.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you, Tanya.
We love you.
All right. MJ Morning Show. Good morning, line 4. Who is this? See, this is where it helps to have like a name in a city. But,
yeah, I guess so.
You're on. Who's this?
This is Jerry from Spring Hill. My wife ripped it wherever and whenever, and one night we were sleeping, and she farted and covered my head up like a Dutch oven, and I tasted it for hours.
Oh, God.
Come on, man.
What are we doing?
What are you doing?
All right, line 1. Hi, it's MJ. Good morning. Hello. They hung up. All right, line 2. MJ Morning Show. Who's this? Line 2. You're on. Who's this? All right, man. I'll move to line 3. Line 3. Hello. Who's this? Oh, geez.
All right. Maybe this is a terrible idea. We should let Andrew screen calls.
Maybe I should screen calls.
Maybe we should. That's actually.
Hi, line 4. MJ Morning Show. Who's this?
Am I line 4?
You are.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm line 4?
Yeah, go ahead. Who's this?
Oh, all right. Let's just say my name's Tito, just to protect the innocence of my children.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's just say, I've been with this lady for about 8 years. I've never heard her make the sound effect. Put the sound effect in, because I got the rest of the story. But when she's... Yeah, there you go. Good job.
Thank you.
Thanks,
I'm
Tito.
glad you approve.
But when she's asleep, though, nope. I'm just telling you right now, it doesn't matter where your hands are. It doesn't matter where anything is. That will insert sound effect.
Insert sound effect.
Put the sound effect in. Come on. Pay attention, MJ.
There you go.
Oh, my gosh. What's going on, bro?
All right, go ahead.
Coffee.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Tito.
All right. So Tito, she doesn't fart, insert sound effect, but when you're asleep, oh, man. It could be silent but deadly, or it could be explosive. Bam! out.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Tito.
Every line, by the way, is ringing.
That's
But I got it. Every single line is ringing.
Are we going to carry this over?
No.
No.
I'm moving on.
All right.
No,
all right.
I am moving on. All right. It is the MJ Morning Show. It's Q105, 104.7 FM. We start an hour and 20 minutes plus of nonstop MJ next. Although we do have a story about a teacher's assistant in a lot of trouble with a somewhat related story. So I think we'll get to... Oh, there's an update on that, the Coldplay situation. Remember the CEO and the HR director with the embrace at the Coldplay concert? There's a huge update on that situation. We'll get to that coming up in a couple of minutes.
Speaking of toots, have you seen the teacher who's in trouble?
That's what I just said. I said there's a teacher in trouble. I just teased that.
Is that the...
Yes, I said a teacher assistant in trouble. Yes.
I thought you were talking about a different one.
No. Okay. All right. Back in a second, folks. Stand by. Our 20 minutes nonstop MJ is next here on Q105, 104.7 FM. When you need to move and you need your move to be professional, fast, if you need a move that is a great price where your furniture is handled with kid gloves all wrapped in blankets so there are no scratches and mars and broken items and legs snapped off chairs, this is where you need to call in the pros from Two College Brothers Moving and Storage. You've got the others, then you've got Two College Brothers. Making a move, or maybe you know someone making a move. Maybe you've got a friend, a coworker, a relative, a neighbor, whoever. Maybe your kids have to move. It's twocollegebrothers.com. You moving? Take the stress off the plate. Let Two College Brothers handle everything. If you're making a move, you call Two College Brothers. You tell them MJ sent you. They'll give you a whole bunch of free moving boxes. They'll drop them off at the house, and your move will be spectacular. People love Two College Brothers. Remember, you have the others, then you have Two College Brothers. twocollegebrothers.com for your next move. The Kemp Law Group is going to recover the maximum for you when they work on your case if you're in an accident or a slip and fall situation. There are so many behind-the-scenes things that the layperson, the individual like you and me, who are just driving our cars when suddenly some distracted schmuck on wheels rear ends us because they're texting, they're looking at videos on their phone. There are so many things. These red light runners that T-bone cars at intersections. If you're hurt, there are so many items. There's such a checklist of things that the Kemp Law Group does to make sure evidence is preserved, that there's no spoilage, that they can maximize your recovery for your injury, for your property damage, accident, or fall. You call Kemp Law. Call the pros, folks. Tell them MJ sent you. KempLaw.com. That's KempLaw.com. Traffic's on 725. Here's Shriner. MJ Morning Show back. Hour 20 minutes nonstop next. conversation between Michelle and Fester. Michelle, you said that the full conversion is on, and you're crediting Fester with the full conversion to the Walmart brand?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, hey, give credit where credit is due. Fester, you've had a major influence on our house. The full Walmart great value conversion has occurred.
I tell you, across the entire Tampa Bay area, I could possibly save collectively the listeners tens of hundreds of dollars.
And Fester, it's not just me.
Tens of hundreds?
Tens of hundreds. It's the Pop-Tart.
Yeah, and so the kids tried them too. And Julian was like, oh my gosh, this great value cinnamon sugar thing is so much better than the Kellogg's.
Pop-Tart, yeah.
So, all the flavors are like that.
Listen,
yes.
I've had a couple. I'm not a huge Pop-Tart eater, but the conversion is complete. And the fact is, hands down, and I don't think this is the case with all the Walmart great value brands, but the significant news here, folks, is it is determined that the Walmart great value toaster tart, or whatever the hell they call it.
Toaster pastry.
It's the Walmart brand Pop-Tart is better than the actual Kellogg's Pop-Tart.
And they're legit a third the price.
And
less than half.
Remember we were in the store? Remember I pointed it out to you? I'm like, holy crap. Because they had the great value Pop-Tarts next to the actual brand name Kellogg's Pop. And the price difference was dramatic.
Yeah. So, I mean, a total conversion in our house. We have no more blue boxes. They're all the red box with
Total conversion, folks.
Total.
Breaking news.
Thank you, Fester.
You're welcome. On the MJ Morning Show.
If that's my enduring legacy in your household, then my job here is done.
That and the thrifting.
Yes.
Oh, geez. You, folks, the thrifting, and thank God Michelle has taken a break.
No, I asked you to go with me last week, and you said no.
I did. I don't.
You didn't even. I said you don't even have to go in the store with me. Would you like to just drive me up there and I could go thrifting?
I'll loiter in the parking lot.
Yeah. You could take a nap.
I'll just sit in the park.
That's not creepy,
Michelle. We are trying to declutter our house, and you want to go to thrift shops now because Fester got you hooked on thrifting, and you want to buy more crap.
Well, what I heard was that
you're adding more clutter to the house. I'm trying to declutter the house.
You're not trying to declutter anything.
Yes, I am.
Dude, you've got so much junk.
Michelle told me that Julian was into thrifting, and I just turned her on to a few places. That's all I did.
Yeah.
I didn't get her hooked on it.
Oh, boy. Hey, we're finalizing the big MJ $100,000 cash code. This is set to start, I believe, on Monday. Andrew, is it Monday? I believe it starts. No. It might have been. I'm sorry. It's been pushed off. It's been pushed off a week, so it's going to be a couple of weeks from now. But I'm excited about this. We're going to whip out. It's I think the first week of October. I'll have the date for you, but it's coming up in early October. It was supposed to start on the 29th, and they pushed it back a week.
Okay.
We're doing the $100,000 MJ cash code. And this is really cool. Our promotions department, every morning, every hour for almost a month, they're going to roll in here at 6:40, 7:40, 8:40, and 9:40. So 4 times a morning, they're going to roll a cart in with a safe. What are you laughing at?
I mean, I'm just trying to picture this.
This is real.
I'm with you. I understand it's real.
So they're going to roll a cart in with a safe. We're going to take callers. We'll take a random caller to try to crack the code. So it's the $100,000 MJ cash code, and you just have to guess the code on the safe. And it's like a 4-digit code. I mean,
so it's like a digital thing.
It's not like the turning dial safe.
Yeah.
It's a digital code, and we'll get a caller on the line. We're going to do it 4 times a morning, every single hour. Literally, this is not virtual. It's not imaginary. You'll be able to watch this on MJ TV. There's a literal safe that has been programmed by this promotions company, and if you can guess the code on the safe, it's done live on the air. We'll take a caller The caller says, okay, the code is 7245.
And then the person,
our promotion person, Shamara, is going to punch the code in live on the air. You'll be able to see this on camera. If the safe opens, you win $100,000.
I'm going to guess right now. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Oh, do you remember?
Yes, that's why I said it.
Do you remember the story? That was on a Zeal, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. So, folks, heads up. The safe is coming. It's the $100,000 MJ cash code. And literally, you call in, you guess a combination, and if you get it and the safe opens live, you win $100,000. And this is going to start in early October, so it's only a couple of weeks away here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. All right, funny story. This is nuts. So when Chloe was smaller, and Chloe was a Girl Scout, and Michelle, you were a Girl Scout leader.
Mm-hmm.
What was your troop in South Tampa? Do you remember?
Troop 324.
Troop 3. Do they still exist?
No, they're Chloe's age. They don't exist.
No, I'm talking. Did anyone take it over?
After we left, yeah.
Is South Tampa's Girl Scout Troop 324 that you started still in existence?
No, those girls are grown and gone.
But it gets handed off, and anyway.
No,
right.
That's not how it works.
Oh, that's not how it works? All right. So Chloe was selling Girl Scout cookies, and I don't recall. Was she going door to door selling the cookies? Was that it?
Yes.
So she was, I didn't.
No, I always went with her.
You went with her
to do the sale,
and then
I sent you for the collection.
There we go. Okay,
because I knew nobody was going to say no to you
for the delivery.
Right.
So we're delivering cookies. So because I didn't remember going to this house and selling the cookies, but you must have taken her. This was a huge house on a Zeal with a huge gate out front, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's time to deliver the cookies. And, I'm in the car with Chloe. We've got boxes of freaking Girl Scout cookies. Time to deliver. This is like February of, when Chloe's like 8 years old, 9 years old, whatever. And we go to this house, and it's a freaking gate. And they ordered like a whole case. They ordered a bunch of freaking Thin Mints, like a whole case of Thin Mints,
That's
right?
a big order.
Yeah. So we go to the house, and it was prepaid, so they'd already paid for the cookies. This was just a drop-off, and I couldn't just drop the cookies off at the gate. So we're pushing the intercom. No one's answering. It's like, son of a... I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, I don't want to leave the cookies right at the street. Someone's going to steal the cookies. So they have a gate box. Speaking of codes, it's like crack the code. That's why Michelle was joking around a second ago. And Chloe's like, Daddy, can you guess the code? And we can put the box inside inside the gate and put the box at their front door. Can you guess it, Daddy? So I'm like, yeah, let's see if these dummies have the code 1234. I push 1234 and the freaking gate opens up. Chloe's like, oh my God.
That's amazing.
She thought it was magical.
That's amazing, Dad.
Then I've got to run quickly to drop the box of cookies at the front door and then get out because I don't want to get trapped inside. So I told Chloe, stay right here. I'm going to quickly, we were flabbergasted. Pushing 1234 and the freaking gate opens up. It's a big house on a Zeal with a big brick house and a big gate and everything.
Big old gate with a simple passcode.
You know what? I pass by the place all the time. You know what? I'm going to stop next time and see if it's still 1234.
No.
So I run the box up to the front door, drop the cookies, and I get out. And then, I had some time to spare before but Chloe still remembers. Hold on a minute. She should be awake. Yeah, hang on.
Don't bother her with this.
Why not?
She's on her way to school.
Hang on.
How do you think that school's getting paid for?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's this job.
Part of it was her hard work.
Yeah.
Part of it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The other part was his.
Yeah. Guess what? She did get a scholarship.
She did.
Oh, yeah. She's got like a good scholarship to this.
What?
Hey, Chloe.
Yeah.
What do you remember when we were selling Girl Scout cookies and I was taking you to drop off Girl Scout cookies? What is something that you've always remembered when we went to a house to drop off Girl Scout cookies?
You guessed their gate code correctly.
And what was that code, Chloe? Do you remember?
What was the code, Chloe?
Stop. This is so bad. I hope they're not listening.
What was the code?
It was 1234.
Yes, it was.
That's it. Ding, ding.
You got it. Absolutely. I just remember you were amazed. I'm trying to remember how it went down. It's like, oh, man, they weren't home. I didn't want to leave the cookies outside the gate on the street.
So, I remember. I think when we went, like, it was a babysitter who was there or something, and she had already paid for the cookies for the kids.
Yeah, the cookies were already paid for. We just had to drop them off. And then nobody would answer the gate. No one would answer the box. And I'm like, I don't want to leave the cookies outside.
Yeah. I literally remember this like it was yesterday. You go, Chloe, watch this. And you enter in the 1234, and the gate starts opening, and I have never forgotten that.
I know. That's why I'm calling you. All right, Chloe, have a great day at law school. From Girl Scout cookies to law school. All right, sweetie.
Okay, bye.
Have a nice day. Love you. All right, 7:41 at the MJ Morning Show. Fester?
Yes.
I'm trying to prioritize here because listen, this show works in magical ways. I had like a time frame in my head, and I just kind of, we just kind of riffed on something here. So the Coldplay, that's what it was, the Coldplay story. So, Michelle, do you believe this for a minute? So, do you know what's going on with the Coldplay call out with the kiss cam? Do you know the latest in this saga?
Yes.
All right. What is your belief in the latest twist in the Coldplay? This is where the Coldplay kiss cam up at the Gillette Stadium where the Patriots play up in the Boston area. Coldplay's playing, and the kiss cam focuses in on this couple and an embrace in the crowd.
But they do this at every concert, right? This is part of their act.
And as people know, it turns out that the guy in the embrace with the woman, they weren't married. They both have other spouses. They worked together. It was a CEO at a tech firm and the HR director involved in the embrace. And then as they realize they're on the big screen, then he tries to jump out of the way and too late. It turned into a huge national spectacle. Mm-hmm. So what do you think of the latest twist and turn? Do you believe it?
BS.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you. So the ex-astronomer HR exec and the CEO caught on the Coldplay kiss cam apparently were just friends, and there was no fling going on. And friends and sources are saying that the whole demise is completely unfair.
I'll tell you what. Fester and I are going to go to a concert this weekend.
Yeah.
And we're going to get caught on the kiss cam with him standing behind me with his arms around me.
Yeah.
I was going to say, good luck getting your arms around him.
No, she don't need to. She don't need to.
I mean, really.
A lot of wasted real estate.
Good luck with that.
I feel like their immediate response or reaction to being caught on the kiss cam is indicative of a guilty conscience. And so, yeah.
It's been 3 months.
It's been 2 months.
2 months. It's been a long time. So how come it's coming out so late?
So here's the deal. It's been nearly 2 months since the astronomer CEO, this Andy Byron, was seen on camera on the Jumbotron at the Coldplay concert with Kristen Cabot, the company's chief people officer. And a source close to Cabot is speaking out for the very first time. Quote, "These are real people and real families. The way people have taken a lot of enjoyment at their expense, it's hard to see."
Oh, stop it.
Yeah.
This is
He dove. She covered her face and ran backwards. Mm-hmm. If you're just friends, you maybe unhug and wave to the camera.
Yeah.
And, you're at the concert. This is an exciting time.
Right. And if they hadn't have done that, it never would have been any big deal. If they'd have just been like, hey, okay, yay. Then
that exacerbated the whole situation.
Right. Chris Martin would have just moved on.
Because suddenly it was
to another couple.
Suddenly it was, what are you guys hiding?
Yeah.
They inflamed the whole situation. They poured gas on the fire.
I think Chris Martin even said they're having an affair.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what his comment was as he's watching the screen.
Right.
Yeah, Chris Martin said, I have his exact quote. His quote was, either they're having an affair or they're just very shy. That's what Chris Martin said. All right, so here is...
I thought that was being kind to them.
I did too.
I thought that was kind of giving him a little bit of an out and a pass.
Right.
So the latest, a close friend of Cabot's did an interview with People magazine. And, of course, Byron, 51, the guy, was caught with his arms wrapped around Cabot, who's 53. They ducked once the kiss cam put them up on the screen. And, of course, the whole thing went viral. In recent weeks, new details have come to light about how Cabot was already divorcing her husband before attending the Coldplay concert. The former CEO is reportedly still married, but the source insists that Cabot was not breaking up a marriage. Kristen and Andy Byron had an excellent working relationship, great friendship.
Yeah, they did.
There was no affair. Such a great relationship. They're at a concert together, and they're in an embrace.
A backwards embrace.
Come on.
Yeah.
That is not normal.
No, yeah.
You don't have a friendship with somebody, and you're doing like a lover hug, with your bodies pressing together. Give me a freaking break.
Yeah.
For an extended period of time. It wasn't like a hug. They were like rubbing.
The camera hits you guys at that exact moment. Come on.
So the source told People magazine, there was no affair. It was inappropriate to be hugging your boss at a concert.
Who's this source? Like, it's such big breaking national news. An unnamed source.
Let me finish the quote. It was inappropriate to be hugging your boss at a concert, and she accepts full responsibility for it, according to the source. But the scandal, the downfall, the loss of the job, all of that is unfair. Yeah, soon after the incident, Byron and Cabot left Astronomer, and the source doubles down that the coverage of the incident spiraled so much, everything was so far from the truth. It is important to note how inappropriately mislabeled Kristen has been as a home wrecker, according to the source, who notes that Byron and Cabot attended the concert with a group of friends. So there were other friends?
Why is the source even saying anything? I have to admit, MJ, I have almost forgotten completely about her, and now she's back in my mind.
All right, so the woman, Cabot, the HR woman, she was allegedly in the process of divorcing her husband, but where the hell was the wife of the CEO while he's at the Coldplay concert? What the hell was she doing?
Wasn't he from out of town? Wasn't he in New York and this was in Boston or something?
I can't remember where.
Yeah.
So he was based in New York and this
something
was
like that.
Yeah, there was there was a whole logistics issue, but she was at home taking care of the kids.
Oh, great.
That's really what was happening.
Great.
Oh, can you watch our kids while I...
And then, have you seen the Allstate Mayhem commercial where they're doing a takeoff on it?
No.
So you've seen it, right?
I haven't seen the Allstate Mayhem where they do a take on the concert stuff.
Yeah. So this husband and the son, they're in the backyard and they're like grilling or something, and they've got the football game on, and suddenly the kiss cam has the guy's wife and the Allstate Mayhem guy with all the scars and the bandages, and then the kiss cam, they flip out, the barbecue gets knocked over and lights the house on fire.
I love those commercials. They're so funny.
To protect you from mayhem like me, So
Best, you gotta watch it. It's
it
so
now.
good.
Here's the kiss cam. They're grilling up, and there's his wife.
But hang on a minute.
Mom.
But wait a sec. That commercial actually predated the actual Coldplay. It was like almost prescient. It was foretelling. The Allstate Kiss Cam commercial. Do we have the? Have the audio? Yeah, play.
I don't know how good the quality is.
Play the audio. Go ahead. Roll the audio.
All right, go.
No, you go. You play it.
I'm the guy sitting next to your girl on the kiss cam.
And this game just got a lot more interesting.
Sheila? Mom?
They knocked the barbecue.
If you have the right home coverage, you might have to kiss your savings goodbye.
Yeah. So that commercial came out like earlier this year before the whole Coldplay Kiss Cam thing.
Right.
All right. When I've got some new breaking news here, folks. I saw this for the very, very first time yesterday. 7:49 at the MJ Morning Show. Thank you for listening. And I highly appreciate everyone telling friends, coworkers, if you're a kid going to school right now and you love the MJ Morning Show while, driving in the car to school, tell your friends, hey, you got to listen to the MJ Morning Show on 104.7 FM. So I love when you, the listener, can also act as our ambassador to tell people about our show so we can continue to grow the MJ Morning Show audience. All right. I was yesterday years old when I discovered this one. So when I say well-known songs being used for drug commercials, what is the first thing, Fester, that pops into your head? Well-known song being used for a drug commercial.
Who Let the Dogs Out for the ED commercial?
Oh, come on, dude. Really? Michelle?
The it's magic.
Yes. Oh, Fester, this is the obvious guess.
Oh, yeah, that.
So for Ozempic, the use of the 70s hit Magic by the band Pilot. All right, we all know this, right? Guess what I saw and heard yesterday? First time ever.
What?
There's a drug, I guess it's a newer drug for multiple sclerosis, terrible disease.
Yes.
There's a drug for MS called Briumvi.
Briumvi?
I never heard of this.
Are you pronouncing that correctly?
It's yeah.
Briumvi.
Oh, and you'll find out that I'm pronouncing it correctly in just a second. The name of the drug is Briumvi.
Briumvi for MS.
Guess what song Briumvi is now using?
If it's Who Let the Dogs Out, I'm going to flip out.
It is not who. All right, listen to this. A little bit of the start of the commercial.
How are you taking on relapsing multiple sclerosis?
I'm taking on RMS with Briumvi.
That's wrong.
Oh my
That is so terrible.
I heard so many things when you played that.
What are they doing?
Fester, your face was so funny.
Are you? Yeah, Fester's face was like a look of horror.
I didn't hear. Okay, I didn't hear Briumvi.
What'd you hear?
I heard the On Me.
Yeah.
But I heard like a B on me, but I thought the B was a P, and I was like, "What the hell's going on with this?"
You thought you were saying pee on me?
Let's do it again. From the beginning.
All right.
How are you taking on relapsing multiple sclerosis?
I'm taking on RMS with Briumvi.
So you think they're saying pee on me?
It's the first time I've ever heard it, and so I thought I heard
it's
P on me.
It's Briumvi.
I'm never going to be able to unhear what Fester's version is now.
Are you kidding me?
I'm sorry. It's not where you were going, but it's the first time I've ever heard it.
Here's more of the jingle. Who thought this one was a good idea? I mean, who thought this was good? I mean, you've got to be kidding me. All right, come on.
Oh. I don't like it at all.
That is a terrible one. The Ozempic, the Ozempic, that is good. But the Briumvi one, this is awful. All right, come on.
I mean,
all right, what's next?
That's pretty terrible.
What is another 80s song that can be bastardized for a drug?
Oh, man. Now you're putting us on the spot.
I know.
All right,
I know. I had not seen this until yesterday. I'm like, what the hell? Briumvi. Anyway, for those that do have MS, and if you're on the drug, I'm hoping that the drug works a whole lot better than the jingle. I mean, come on.
I mean, White Wedding would have been better, maybe? I don't know.
What? For what?
For what?
For what?
You said name another
drug?
80s song. Just put a bunch of syllables together with a bunch of consonants in there, and you'll have a new drug.
I mean,
Let's make it work.
Just out of curiosity, Did they name the drug to fit the Take On Me Aha song?
Well, that's what I'm wondering. What is this process?
Yeah, or do they listen to 80? Are they turning on Q105 and listening to the best of the 80s and 90s?
Right.
And then coming up with okay, what fits Take On Me? How about Sklakumvi?
That's a great one.
Sklakumvi?
Yes. That treats a lot more than MS.
Anyway,
so you come up with the name. You have a bunch of people sitting in a room. Briumvi,
yeah,
Briumvi. Oh, and then one guy's like, "I got it. Take On Me." And then they call Aha. They find out the song's for sale.
So that's what they're doing. They're having a karaoke off. I mean, and that's their creative process.
They have 6 people sitting in a room, just kind of mouthing the word, trying to come up with. They thought of something with bees. They thought of, like the letter B. They thought of They thought of all kinds of things around Briumvi, and they're just saying it again and again and again.
Oh, Toto's Africa, a drug for irritable bowel syndrome.
Yes,
Clafrica. New for IBS. It's Clafrica.
Oh, that's terrible.
I mean, have they not used every breath you take for like asthma patients yet?
Oh, Fester.
Yeah.
No, but that doesn't fit the drug name.
But it would. That's what he's saying. They would sit around and they would come up with the name of the drug to fit the song. So then that would.
So the name of the drug is Breath You Take?
Why not?
Breath You Take. Anyway. All right, stop. Someone's got to stop this. Stop the use of 80 songs or 70 songs for drug jingles. Stop this. It has officially jumped the shark with Briumvi. Come on. Stop. All right. Move. Hey, Michelle, you ready for surprise lunch today? Are you ready for a lunch adventure?
Sure.
Folks, if you want to join us. Oh, hold on a sec. Andrew says grab phones. Hang on. We love you calling in. If you ever have anything to add, and again, little programming reminder here, folks. You don't have to wait for me to say, hey, let's take calls, 800-990-1047. You don't have to wait for that. If you ever have something that you want to add, if I'm not like inherently going to phones, but you want to comment or call in on something we're doing on the show, just call in. And Andrew's got a couple on hold right now, 800-990-1047. All right, Fester, can you bring up the call screener, please?
Sure.
In the new studio, I think we're going to have a dedicated call screener screen.
Good.
Yeah, thank God for that.
Far too much work to pull this up.
All right, let me grab Greg in Tarpon Springs. Hello, Greg. You're on the MJ Morning Show. Welcome.
Well, good morning, everybody. I got to tell you, Fester, I agree with you. I thought it said pee on me, and I thought for sure it was going to be a Depends commercial.
No kidding, right? Yeah, right?
Pee on me. Pee on me.
Dude, Greg, listen.
Hey,
when
let me do the high one. Hang on. Pee on me.
Listen, Greg, when MJ played it a few minutes ago, I swear that's
definitely a Depends commercial.
Yeah, that was the first time I've ever heard it. So yeah, pee on me, man.
All right.
Well, whoa.
Thank you, Greg.
That's what I thought.
Thank you, Greg.
Have a nice day. All right. Lori in St. Pete. Lori, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi, Lori.
Hi. Please stop. I have a 9-year-old that won't stop singing pee on me now.
Oh, God.
Listen. Sing on the stride. I'll be your friend. About enough as she sang the Ozipit song. Now she's got the pee on me song.
Now she's singing pee on me in the car.
I mean, she'll never hear that song again the same way. You know that, right, Lori?
Pee on me, pee.
Yeah, exactly. And I have to tell you, she can't sing it at school.
Yeah, don't. Oh, yeah. Hey, what's your daughter's name? Can she hear me?
Oh, yeah, her name's Olivia. We were calling winner 21 of the ATMJ winners.
Oh, you. Olivia, do not. Olivia,
listen,
Olivia, get pee on me out of your system in the car. Do not sing pee on me at school, okay?
What?
All right, so go.
Answer him.
You can, Olivia. You can sing "Pee on Me" one more time right now. Go.
Sing it. No. All right. No more singing.
Now she doesn't want to sing. Oh, all right, guys. Thanks for listening.
I don't know how I felt about you saying "get pee on me" out of your system because that's the whole point.
One more call. Christine in Waimama. Christine, MJ Morning Show. Welcome.
Hey, good morning.
Yes, Christine.
I just wanted to tell you guys there's another drug called Air Supra, and it has the song "Goodbye to You" from Scandal.
Oh, really?
Oh my gosh.
Yep, it's an asthma drug.
And how does it go?
It's got a big dinosaur in the commercial, and they use that song by Patti Smythe.
But hold on, what's the name of the drug?
It's Air Supra.
But how does that fit in with good? Oh, they're just saying goodbye to you, goodbye to the asthma.
Yep, goodbye to the asthma.
Yeah, but it's not like they're using the hook of the song as the name of the drug, so it's a little different.
Yeah, it's a little different, but still, it ties into your
All right.
80s
Gotcha.
music being used in these commercials.
All right, thank you. I appreciate the call. Have a good one. It just needs to stop now. That's it. It needs to end right now. All right, 8:01 at the MJ Morning Show. So, Michelle, you're up for a surprise lunch today?
Sure.
All right, it's not going to be a surprise much longer. So
Okay.
I'm going to tell you, I just came across the schedule for a pizza truck that we like, and they're going to be in Tampa. So a lot of time they're up in like Land O'Lakes, and that I guess they're up in the food truck area up there.
Like, is that by? I don't want to guess. Is it like the Crate? That's in Wesley Chapel.
No.
Where are you talking about?
No. They're up. There's something up in Land O'Lakes where a lot of the food trucks hang out.
All right.
So that's kind of far for us. But today, the Piccolo Pizzetta pizza truck, they do a good pizza. So I'm going to, listen, I'll do an impromptu invite. I'm going to tell you right now that Michelle and I, we're going to go to the Piccolo Pizzetta pizza truck today. It's at the Corporate Center 2 at 4211 West Boy Scout Boulevard in Tampa. They'll be there from 11 to 2. So Michelle and I are going to be there, I think, right at 11 o'clock. We'll finish the show. We'll go home, let the dogs out, and then, we're not far. We're only about a, 5-6 minute drive, up West Shore to get over to Boy Scout. It's, those office buildings like right in front of the mall area? Mm-hmm. So right off, so it's 4211 West Boy Scout Boulevard, and I like this guy's pizza. Piccolo Pizzetta. And he's got a great pizza, and he's got a truck with a real, like, Napoli wood oven built into the back of the truck. I mean, it's really a nice truck.
I like this pizza.
And the pizza's good.
You know this building?
Yeah.
Yeah, I once got sued by a lawyer who's out of this building.
Yeah, what does it say on the bill? Hold on, can you see? No, go to the very top. What does it say at the very top? Can you see what it is?
I don't know how old this picture is.
Oh, no, they're not around.
Yeah.
No, they are. Is that Biospine building?
That's what it says.
Are they still there? No, that's from October 2022. I don't know if it still says
I don't know if it still says Biospine.
I don't know if it's still the Biospine building. But if you want to go to their Instagram, it's Piccolo, Piccolo Pizzetta. And they're going to be at this office building. They're going to be parked in the parking lot from 11 to 2 today. And just remember, it's going to be 4211 West Boy Scout Boulevard. 4211 West Boy Scout Boulevard. And listen, I like this guy's pizza. And, I'm a pizza pusher. I love pizza. And if I can help this guy's business out and tell people this guy's got a great pizza truck, and I'm going out of my way to go get pizza with Michelle for lunch today at 11 o'clock, hey, meet us there.
That's the Carlton Fields building.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, so the Carlton, anyway.
That's why
it's right on Boy Scout. It's right in front of International. 4211 West Boy Scout. And I'm going to tell you right now, Michelle and I will be there getting pizza around 11 o'clock this morning. So see you there. Couple of wedding stories. Man, just a lot of these, like, bridesmaids or brides gone crazy. I've got two stories here that are like, I know this is going to elicit reaction, not only from my wife, Michelle. I'm curious to see what your reaction is going to be here, but I know that listeners are probably going to want to weigh in on this. How about this? A bride was so disappointed, Michelle, with the wedding shower gifts, she established a fee to attend the wedding.
Oh, that's just disgusting.
This is nuts.
So she received the wedding shower gifts, opened them up, and then determined if the gift was not worthy enough of the guest attending the wedding. Then she was going to charge them a fee after she'd already invited them to the wedding?
The stories emerged. Well, no, I guess the invitation went out with a fee that you had to pay $200 to attend the wedding. That's where you get the big freaking middle finger from me. I don't want to go to a wedding anyway.
Oh.
I mean, right? I don't want to go to weddings. I
don't. Are you sure this is a real story? I mean, who would do this?
It is. It's bride was disappointed that she got stiffed or didn't like the wedding shower gifts, and the story has been shared that she then demanded $200 per person to attend the wedding because of the cheap shower gifts as the reason. But then, wait a sec. There's a progression here. Nobody RSVP'd to the wedding. So then she was like left in tatters because nobody wanted to attend her wedding. So this is what the person wrote. We declined to attend a wedding because they wanted $200 a person. Now we aren't even friends anymore. This is not me, but my partner. She wanted me to post it. My friends got engaged recently, threw a wedding shower to celebrate. They invited our friend group, so about 12 people in total. We've all been friends for about 8 years. None of us had attended a wedding shower before, so we were not sure about gift etiquette. We asked in the group chat and in person what we should bring and got a vague answer, that they'd prefer cash, but anything would be appreciated. Collectively, we decided to bring communal gifts to the wedding shower and then cash gifts to the actual wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Nowhere did they say they expected cash or that there was a minimum expectation for the shower gifts. On the day of, we brought wine, flowers, jewelry, and an edible arrangement. What is that? What's the company that you see the vans driving around?
I think they're called Edible Arrangement.
Oh, it's called Edible Arrangement.
Okay. Like verbatim, that's the name of the place. I mean, it was called like Fruit on a Stick.
Yeah.
But they're like, no.
Now it's edibles.
Now it's called Edible Arrangement.
Collectively, we each spent a minimum of $15, with some spending more. I do fully admit that perhaps that was cheap of us, but our friend group is mostly students, so there's not a ton of money going around. We also thought, since we were planning on bringing cash, I was personally planning on bringing $100, and I know others were planning similar amounts to the wedding, that it would be fine to only bring small gifts to the shower. The morning after the wedding shower, we got a message that to attend the wedding, it would be $200 per person and would not include drinks. Nowhere on the wedding invite did it mention this. The invite itself said, if you like, cash gifts are appreciated.
I think that's just terrible.
Well, first of all, have you ever heard of, on an invitation, putting cash gifts appreciated?
No.
That's like, begging for tips at a restaurant. Or, hey, tips appreciated.
You know what? Honestly, MJ, it makes it easier. I mean, think about it. I mean, if I'm going to spend $75, $100 on a wedding, I'll give you $100, we're even. Here, spend. A lot of couples now don't need households of crap.
Right.
I mean, a lot of folks have been living together for a couple years. They already have like their home routine down. They don't need another blender.
A toaster.
I mean, dude, when I got married, I got 7 George Foreman grills.
No.
7.
Stop.
7.
Well, guess what? You hook them all up, and that's lunch for you.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I ran a food truck out with all my George Foreman.
No. Guess what? You hook up the 7 George Foreman grills on one extension cord,
That's
by
it.
the way.
One.
Just one. Let that thing overheat and melt.
That's it.
But then you put just 7 grills. That'll hold your lunch intake.
That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
They knew. They all conspired to get them, but we got 7.
Yeah.
I wish I would have said, hey, listen, just give cash.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. All right. So the bride was devastated that then nobody wanted to go to her wedding for a $200 minimum with no drinks included.
I'm sorry.
Have you ever been to a wedding with a cash bar? That's also tacky, right? You can't have a cash bar at a wedding.
Well,
can you?
You know, the thing is that the wedding is an expense already. And so sometimes people like to go to these weddings and just get lit. And if you're just funding someone's
drunkenness,
somebody's alcoholism.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. I don't have a problem with a cash bar necessarily because that can be a lot of money if you have just an open bar.
I went to a wedding once and they had beer and wine.
Yeah.
And then if you wanted liquor,
hard liquor,
then that was a few bucks.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
At our wedding, I don't even know that we had alcohol because we did it at an early time. So we might have had like champagne and maybe some wine.
We did our wedding at 7 a.m.
A hell of a deal.
It was great.
MJ's like, I'm a morning guy.
It was a Tuesday morning at 7 a.m.
Right.
That was the wedding.
All discounts on everything. You know, so that, I mean, there's a way to cut costs. And I think like Fester's saying, you know, you only have beer or wine available instead of, you know, hard liquor, or maybe make the hard liquor the cash.
Yeah, the cash part.
Component. Right.
I've heard of that before. I mean, still. Yeah. You brought up edible arrangements. They're just called edible now.
Oh, now it's just edible?
Yeah, I'm sorry. And everything
you know what? They're encompassing other things. They're probably doing edible underwear as well.
You know what?
Can you get like a bouquet with the sticks with just edible underwear instead of like cantaloupe slices? Call up edible. Call up edible. Oh, edibles. You can get a whole bouquet with like THC gummies all jammed on the stick.
You get a little piece of strawberry and then a little gummy of THC.
Whoa, wait a sec. Edible arrangements kind of covered all that crap also.
I guess so.
It wasn't like edible fruit.
I mean,
it was.
They had a big meeting at edible arrangements. Like, arrangements is too long of a word.
Oh, now they're doing platters.
We're just edible now.
All kinds of things.
Everything on their website looks good. It's all dipped in chocolate.
I've seen the vans driving around, like with the refrigerator things on top.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, because you don't want your fruit arrangements sitting in a van that's 172 degrees in Florida heat. Yeah, so all the
all your chocolate covered strawberries, all the chocolate's melted off of them.
It's
all rotted.
It's dehydrated like mango slices now. No, like, all their vans are like refrigerated, so they drive around. I said, where the hell was I? Oh, the wedding stuff.
Yeah.
Right, so I have a second wedding story. So this was also a Reddit post. I love this. So the bride was putting together the seating chart for the wedding, and apparently a little too much was shared. So a bride shared on Reddit that one of her bridesmaids posted her wedding seating chart online ahead of the event. And so they had the cards, but they made notes on like different guests, and some of the notes were not very pleasant.
Oh.
And it was not supposed to be shared. So a bride shared on Reddit that one of the bridesmaids posted wedding seating chart online ahead of the event, blunt notes that were written about the various guests.
Was it like she toots? He's a drunk.
Stuff that was never meant for anyone to see. The bridesmaid claims that she posted the chart by accident, but the bride suspects it may have been intentional.
Oh.
So a real nasty, sticky situation after the bridesmaid posted the wedding seating chart ahead of the event. So I guess you had all the names, and then they made little snarky notes. You know, I guess as you're trying to put tables together.
That's hard to do.
Yeah. And
you have an 8 top and you have to fit, 3 or 4 different groups of people at the same table. There's a lot of massaging to make that work for the night. Yeah, my wife came up with our wedding table arrangement.
Yeah.
And she had to put Joey B and his buddy, Dave the Dwarf, and the stripper that he took to my wedding.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's right. Dave the Dwarf brought a stripper to your wedding.
Hurricane
and I remember that. She was dressed like she was going to work right after.
Yes. Like right there.
Oh, yeah.
She might have made money.
You know what? She might have done lap dances at your wedding.
She might have. She spiced it up.
In the coat room.
Listen, the Italian club has a big coat room.
They do.
But yeah, she might have been working. She paid for my gift 10 times over.
Oh my God.
But Allison's like, okay, all your cronies are going to be on this table way off to the side.
Right.
And then David Dwarf comes walking in with that. And she was great.
And was MJ stuck at that table too?
MJ was 2 tables away with all the radio boobs.
Okay.
You want to hear something hysterical?
BJ's seat was empty, by the way.
You want to hear something hysterical?
What?
Chloe has a friend.
Yeah.
A guy.
Okay.
All right. Loves the Bucks. Loves Coach Bowles. Michelle, you tell the story.
So, Monday morning when we had Coach Bowles in studio,
Yes.
Chloe got all excited about it and shared with him, guess what? Guess who's going to be in studio with my dad on the air? And he was all excited too.
Tuning in to hear Coach Bowles, not knowing it's Fester doing.
What are you talking about?
Coach
It's not me.
Bowles.
It's not me.
Oh, hey, Coach Bowles just walked in suddenly.
Coach!
Hey, Coach, come on by.
Coach, thanks for coming to visit us.
Step up to the microphone.
Hello, MJ. How are you today?
So Chloe's friend, what's his name?
We're not going to say.
Okay.
What should we call him?
So Chloe's friend tunes in to hear Coach Bowles. I guess Chloe hadn't heard the bit yet.
No.
And I guess what? This past Monday, it was the second appearance, right? Was it or third?
It was the third.
Oh, it was the
Yeah,
third. Oh, it was
third.
the third one. So, folks, if you don't know this, every Monday morning, Coach Bowles is stopping by the MJ Morning Show for a little recap on the previous days, the Sunday football game.
Talking a little football with the coach.
Yeah. So Coach Bowles stopping by every Monday. I guess Chloe didn't know that it was a bit in Fester's, doing a voice. So Chloe tells a friend, "Oh yeah, Coach Bowles is not going to be with my dad." So he tunes in and he hears Coach Bowles talking about his lint fire in his dryer.
Well, we had a very horrific lint fire. It's very important to get your lint traps.
That's enough.
Here, MJ.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
And you know what the irony was? Is that this friend had just explained to Chloe how she needed to clean her lint trap in her dryer.
Yeah, because Chloe's in an apartment now, and she's got a washer and dryer.
She's got to do those things for herself.
Yeah.
I did come down here for official business, MJ.
And?
You do know that we worked out Desmond Watson, the big fat player.
Oh, you know what? I have that story right here.
And we have signed him to our practice squad.
All right, so this guy is over 400 pounds.
Yes.
Do we know what his actual weight is? Do we need to bring him to the CAT scales at the Pilot truck stop? I mean, can they weigh this guy?
I know you're making a joke, but we actually did take him down to the Travel America on exit 7, exit 10 on I-4.
All right, so, and this dude is from like Lake Wales or something. I mean, where was he from?
He played for the University of Florida.
Yeah, and I mean, no, he's kind of local.
I think he's Lake Wales. I think that's right.
Is he from Lake Wales? He's from somewhere. Anyway, this dude is 6'6", and he was 450 pounds. The word is that he's lost 25 to 30 pounds. So right now, he's a lean, mean football machine at about 4.25, right? About 425? Is that what we're going to say?
Yes.
425, 420, somewhere in that vicinity?
A very athletic 425.
All right. So, listen, this guy seems like a really nice kid. What is he, like 22 years old?
I mean, yeah, he's straight out of college, right? He's an undrafted free agent to the Buccaneers, right?
Desmond Watson, I wish this guy nothing but the best.
I'm super happy for him.
He's from Plant City. He went to Armwood High School.
I'm sorry. He's not from Lake Will. He's from Plant City.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
He went to Armwood?
Yeah.
I knew he was local. I didn't know where he went, but I knew he was based out of the Tampa Bay area.
What did he weigh at Armwood?
5,000 pounds. It was amazing.
Anyway, the kid looks like a nice kid.
This is his shot, man. He's on the practice squad. Practice squad guys.
I'm rooting for him.
As the season progresses, gets moved up to the big team if they need him.
Desmond Watson, the MJ Morning Show is rooting for you.
Anyway, that brings me to my business, MJ.
What's that? I wonder, hey, Coach, have you thought about maybe, juicing up Desmond Watson with this? What do you think?
We thought about it, but we did it the old-fashioned way. We just ran his ass. We ran him in the sun.
Anyway.
That's how you lose the weight. You run him in the sun.
I know.
So I guess I thought it was Lake Wales for some reason. So Plant City's very own Desmond Watson. We're rooting for you, dude. I want to see you get signed to a big freaking NFL deal.
At the Buccaneers, we have an opening for a new fat person. So I wanted to talk to Festa.
Well, apparently we might have an opening on the MJ Morning Show for a new fat person.
We always have openings here. We never fill them.
Yeah, so I guess they signed him yesterday to the practice squad.
I couldn't be happier for this guy.
Well, because
seriously, all kidding aside, I couldn't be happier for this young man.
They laid out these fitness requirements, and guess what? The kid kicked butt. And this kid met the fitness requirements, and now they've signed him to the practice squad. So hopefully the practice squad then becomes at some point a full rostered position.
Yeah, an avenue to make it to the team.
Is he able to play this weekend?
Well, he's on the practice squad, so he has to be moved up to the team.
Okay.
Right. So he doesn't dress, he's not on the sideline. If you're a practice squad person, you're not on the...
But can that happen between now, what's today, Wednesday and Sunday?
I don't know.
Because we're playing the Eagles, we might need him.
We need this big boy just to flop down on the tush push.
Oh yeah,
So serious question.
Yes.
Yeah.
What did Chloe's friend think of Coach Bowles' show?
Well, I think he knew about 3 words out.
He turned us off.
He did.
Was
he pissed?
He was pissed, and he turned the radio off in disgust.
You understand? I have people listening to the whole show.
He said he's never listening to the MJ Morning Show ever again. That we're schmucks. He was roped in, waiting for Coach Bowles.
I think a lot. We did hear from some other people though who were like, "Hey, we heard Coach Bowles on the radio this morning."
Oh yeah, what was that?
And we were like,
"Who was that?" Michelle, who was that?
Alfred.
Alfred, the ice cream guy. He bought it.
Yeah. He said, "Hey, I heard Coach Bowles was on the show."
He was going to bring Coach Bowles some ice cream.
I like a bowl of ice cream. So okay, what the hell is wrong with Chloe for believing that we had Coach Bowles on the show? What's her issue?
Because Chloe is so busy with law school, she hadn't heard the other fake Coach Bowles segments.
Does she really think? I mean, honestly, yes. I love the Bucks. They really haven't given us the time of day ever.
No.
Right? I mean, honestly, they've never really given since the days of the Malcolm Money Butt. They've always kind of,
that's right.
We've always been on their list.
We've always been. I don't think we've been liked by the Buccaneer ownership. So I would see Joel Glazer. So occasionally, now notice it's Glazer. It's not Glazier.
Okay.
I mean, even the people on TV, like the sports, it's not Glazier. It's Glazer.
Okay. We all know who they're talking about.
All right, my name is Bowles, not Bowles.
All right. I would see Joel Glazer like at Yoko's.
Right.
He never sat down. So
he ate standing up.
Well, here.
That's a rich guy power move right there. I'll tell you what. He ate standing up.
Faster.
I'll tell you, in Japan, we go to the stand-up steak place.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
what was it? Iki, what's the name of the?
I don't know.
We don't care about restaurants in Japan. Okay,
anyway,
we get it.
But no. So when the kids were little, I started taking the kids for sushi when they were 2. Every Sunday, I would alternate. One Sunday I would take Julian, the next Sunday I would take Chloe, and we would go to Yoko's.
Okay.
So every single Sunday, beginning when they were 2 years old. And a lot of Sundays, we'd go in, and then Joel Glazer was standing at Yoko's taking out a takeout bag of sushi.
What, to watch the away game at his house?
Yeah.
He wasn't with his team? I don't know.
It always seemed he was very, very uncomfortable around me.
Who's not uncomfortable around you?
Yeah. What?
Who's not uncomfortable around you?
That actually makes Mr. Glazer normal. But actually sympathize with.
For those that don't know, we did the Malcolm Glazer money butt.
Like the minute they got into town.
Yeah.
And that wasn't funny to them.
We heard, when the Glazers bought the Bucks, right? And we had heard, the Glazers and Malcolm loaded and, all of his ventures and, the trailer park fun and games up in Rochester and, all that stuff. Anyway, listen, we were pretty vocal. And we created the Malcolm Money Butt. And it was a Malcolm Glazer statue that shot money out of his ass.
Yeah, we gave money away. And it was like, fire the cannon, money on you.
So money blew out of Malcolm Glazer's butt. And I think that put us on the wrong foot with the Glazers and the Buccaneer.
You should do a reach out and see if you can make it up to them.
We've not, think about it, but in the years since support and love the team. They've never been overly gracious to us. We've never been invited to one of their media events or anything.
I've never been invited. Brian or Joel, they've never invited me and Michelle to the owner's suite for a game.
I can understand that.
MJ, one of the most prominent, over 3-decade-old fixture in Tampa Bay media landscape. I've never been invited to the Glazers owner's suite at a Bucks game.
Amazingly, we got the contract to have the Coach Todd Bowles show here.
Yes,
every Monday.
Every Monday.
But we do have that.
Every Monday.
Yes, we do.
We do.
All right, moving along on the MJ.
Are you trying to do a Coach Bowles too?
Yes, we ought to do We ought to do dueling bowls.
A bowl-off.
Bowlerama.
A bowl-a-thon.
Bowlathon. Coach Bowlathon.
Good luck this weekend, boys.
All right, so you had mentioned this earlier about the teacher and the. Are you talking about the teacher with the fart spray?
Yes.
Yeah. A South Carolina teaching assistant. Jeez. South Carolina teaching assistant.
So he's not even a real teacher?
Well, called the teaching assistant.
Oh, so what is just like a classroom helper? What is a teaching assistant?
Well, arrested for using poop spray in school, and it costed the school, or it cost.
What is that coming out of your mouth?
I don't know.
No, let it go.
No, what am I saying?
You're a man of the people. It costed the school.
It cost the school more than $50,000 in repairs. So this is out of South Carolina.
How did it cost that much money in repairs? What did he break?
A teaching assistant has been arrested following a series of disturbances at a high school where a mysterious odor plagued the campus for weeks. So this was like a secret spray.
Oh, man, this is hysterical.
This is up in Florence, South Carolina. Arrested this school teaching assistant for these disturbances where there was a mysterious odor and they couldn't figure out what is going on. Alexander Lewis, 32 years old, faces charges of disturbing schools and malicious injury to property after allegedly using a spray designed to mimic the smell of feces.
I mean, poop spray has been a gag gift for a long time, right?
Really?
Yeah, it's out there.
Deputies said, listen, that fart spray was used when I was in middle school. You'd have someone that would unleash it, in the hallway during, class change.
Oh, my.
I remember Independence Junior High School in Virginia Beach, 1980, somebody, we're changing classes and suddenly someone let the fart spray rip. So deputies said that Lewis purchased the spray online and used it multiple times between August 25th and September 19th, causing significant disruptions at the school. The odor reportedly triggered health issues among students and staff. They got headaches, nausea, dizziness, and resulted in nearly $55,000 in inspections and air conditioning repair costs because they were trying to figure out where is this smell coming from, and it's this dopey 32-year-old teaching assistant that's letting poop spray fly in the school.
So logically, they thought it was coming from the HVAC system, so they had this company out. That costs a lot of money.
They called Plan B air conditioning.
Yeah, they went all the way up to Florence.
They drove all the way up to Florence, South Carolina. Kenny had a whole squad of trucks go up there. All right, listen to this. My son has his asthma.
Oh, no.
That has been triggered multiple times because of this. And I had to take him to the doctor 3 times, according to one parent. So in August, the district assured parents via an email that inspections of the school's gas lines, propane systems, and air quality revealed no dangers. However, officials now believe the odor was intentionally caused by Lewis. He appeared in court where a judge set his total bond at a little over $9,000. The malicious injury to personal property charge would be addressed in General Sessions Court coming up in November. A bond set on that one for $8,000. And then the charge of interfering with schools, that would be heard in a different this guy, how many court appearances? They're having different appearances for different charges?
I guess so. That's South Carolina law right there.
And then authorities up there in South Carolina are indicating that additional charges might be forthcoming against Mr. Poop Spray.
Boy, here in South Carolina, we don't take kindly to toot spray.
All right, are you ready for the nuttiest DoorDash story ever? Michelle, you saw this.
I did?
You did?
The DoorDasher that was bringing items to a house, and it's like...
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yes.
I did see that.
Oh, my God. A DoorDash... You know, with DoorDash and Uber, you know, you can have, like, Uber delivery, and, you know, it's not just, like, food and what you think
They
of...
pick up product, like merchandise.
Exactly. It's not just, like, Uber Eats or DoorDash. These, you know, Lyft and Uber drivers... They can pick up items at, like, what, Walmart and Target?
Like, if you're home doing show prep and you're out of paper, you can order a case of paper, and they will bring it to your house.
I want to get reamed. I need a ream of paper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bring it. So this is insane out of Texas. Sweetwater, Texas, Fester. Sweetwater. This is miraculous. This is remarkable. You got to hand it to the DoorDash driver because... He's picking up these items, delivering them to a house.
Yeah.
And he's like,
what are you thinking?
This in combination with this, what's going on here? A DoorDash driver alerted the police to a hostage situation after essentially delivering items used to keep a hostage.
How would you even know that?
Well, listen to the list.
Well, hang on a minute, Fester. I'm glad you asked that question.
I've never kept a hostage yet. Okay? Yet. I mean,
let's get Allison on the line.
I mean, we can't predict the future, but I've never done one yet. I would think you
Allison's
would need...
all Stockholm syndromed up good. But this is...
You would know.
Oh, you think I've got Michelle Stockholmed
up?
That's the 30-year joke. Running in our circle.
Stockholm syndrome.
Michelle's all Stockholm syndromed up good with me?
Sympathizes with her captor.
So when I saw this story, instantly in my head, you know what went off? It's like you're rattling off the list of items, and it's like you got to guess the category. It's like, things that a hostage taker needs. Ding! You know, the thing.
So what are the items?
Okay, so right. I would think, is duct tape on the list?
All right, let me read the rest of the story. So the DoorDash driver drops off a delivery. You know, he's picking up these items. Like, oh, wait a second. He's putting like all these clues together. So Neil Cooper has been identified as the suspect in the hostage situation at the Sweetwater Inn on Georgia Avenue. Right. The DoorDash driver called police to the motel because he was suspicious due to a delivery he made to Cooper's room, but did not disclose what items were involved, according to the press release from the Sweetwater police. Witnesses told a local television station that Cooper ordered items like trash bags, zip ties, duct tape, bleach, and a hatchet. Can you imagine you're a DoorDash driver and you're picking up these items to bring to a motel room?
That is so suspicious. That's glaringly suspicious.
Holy.
Hey, Fester, let me give you my shopping list for later today.
Yeah. Hey, can you pick some things up for me if you go to the store? Can you pick up a hatchet?
You going to Home Depot?
Bleach and zip ties? That's nuts.
So officers arrive at this guy Cooper's motel room. He refused to exit after the police arrived. They also, so finally, I guess the guy was armed, but the police eventually found the hostage being held inside. The hostage was released, was rescued. What the hell?
Here's the Sweetwater Police's statement off of Facebook where they posted it.
But this gets nuts. The hostage was released, but then was arrested because it turns out the hostage had an outstanding warrant for the manufacture, delivery of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 out of some other part of Texas, was also charged with failure to identify himself. So you got a guy that's being held hostage.
Who's a criminal?
Who's released from the hostage situation, and then the hostage is now arrested because of his outstanding illegal illicit activity.
I have to say, to be locked up in the county jail sounds like the best situation for this guy.
He's safer there.
Protect him from himself and others, and get him the help he needs.
Yeah.
And then press charges against him.
I mean, a hatchet. What was he going to do with the hatchet?
That is nuts.
Oh, my gosh. And do you just walk into the police department afterwards and be like, hey, this is going to sound weird, but can I talk to the sergeant? I'm a DoorDash guy.
Hey, Fester.
Yeah.
You missed it this year, but you got to do it next year.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the New York City Bakery Run.
Oh, okay.
It's a marathon that starts in Brooklyn, goes across the Manhattan Bridge into Manhattan, and the racers stop at different bakeries and eat pastries along the way.
You know what?
You missed it this year.
I would have to say, if running's involved, I'll pass on the pastries.
So
I love pastries, but I'm not doing that.
Oh, it happened on Sunday, so it just happened a couple of days ago. The New York City Bakery Run, a 13.1 mile.
That's a half marathon.
It's a half marathon, exactly. 13.1. You know, you see those people with the stickers on their cars.
Yeah.
You know, 26.2, 13.1. Yeah. I've seen a couple of 0. You need a 0.0 on your car.
I need a negative.
Minus. Yeah, exactly. So I love this. So they're running a half marathon, and it's all mapped out. You stop at bakeries, and you eat pastries along the way.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah. Cupcakes, croissants, all kinds of scones.
I don't know if I can eat heavy carved up baked goods and then run another leg of this half marathon.
No, I couldn't.
I think it's fantastic.
Let's go to New York and just, Uber to these places.
Hey, on the consumer front, apparently Costco has removed the Xbox, the video game console.
Really?
What?
Why?
Costco has removed, is this true? Costco's removed all Xbox consoles and products from the U.S. Costco stores after prices have skyrocketed. So I guess the price of an Xbox is now $600.
How much were they?
I don't know. So see, I'm not a gamer, so I've never had a PlayStation. I've never had an Xbox. I know some people are like, oh my God, MJ, you're not living. Yeah, I'm not a gamer, I mean, Julian, we don't have the consoles, but like Julian on his PC, PC games with his friends where they got the headsets and the microphones and they're all yakking back and forth and all that. But apparently Costco said, hey, it's too expensive now. So Costco is saying the Xbox is now $600 and they're yanking Xbox from Microsoft and all accessories out of Costco, I guess out of the electronics area. I didn't know this.
Yeah, I didn't know prices went. Yeah. I would have thought they were about $500 or $600. If you said how much is an Xbox console, I was I don't know, $500.
Yeah,
$600. That sounds reasonable.
That sounds about reasonable.
Well, I guess $600 is too much, and Costco's yanking them out.
So instead, they deprive their.
How much were they before?
I don't know.
Yeah, ask the question. I mean, is this?
I mean, were they $550, and then when it goes to $600, Costco says, "Up, we're out." I don't know. And speaking of tech. Oh, boy. You know about Scratchgate? Apparently, brand new users, purchasers, adopters of the new iPhone 17. The iPhone 17 just came out.
Right, yeah. I see the commercials everywhere.
Scratchgate. People are saying that the phones are scratching, like the back, and it looks like it's been used for years. This is from one of the tech websites. A big anticipated release of the iPhone 17 is turning negative because of what is being described as a fragile design. Users of the brand new iPhone 17 say the phone's anodized aluminum casing scuffs so easily that even display units at the store are looking like they're battered within just a few days of being on display. And it's being called Scratchgate iPhone 17 Scratchgate.
That's crazy.
Don't they test this stuff? Don't they? I mean, they should. And apparently some Apple fans, they're even canceling orders over what they're seeing. Like, there's a video that Fester just found. The guy's just using a nickel.
He's using all kinds. Look, keys. Here's the key. He's using all different kinds of things to see if he can scratch an iPhone.
But it looks like he's using just light pressure.
And you think about it, in your pocket.
Have you seen these videos that you've got? The people, like, they get their hands on the brand new phones, whether it's a Samsung Galaxy, whether it's the Google Pixel 10, the latest iPhone, in this case the 17, and you got these guys online that are like doing what they can to wreck them, like drop tests from a ladder 10 feet up.
Absolutely.
Or running them over with cars, or, can you sit on them and bend them? I mean, they're taking like hammers and seeing how much pressure it takes to smash the screen.
I mean, this guy's rubbing change, keys. He has a couple of other metal devices here, and he's, measuring the depth of the scratches. And
but Fester, you were going to say about having the phone in your pocket with your keys. Yeah. That's one thing that MJ does. And your phone is always the screen or whatever gets scratched up, and Julian's like, you need a screen protector. And you're like, no.
Guess what? I did. So I've always used a case.
That's the other thing. Who doesn't use a case? What kind of animal just...
Guess what?
I think they're saying you don't need one now, but now the whole thing gets all scratched up.
Hold on. This is where I wanted to head with this. So, Fester, I'm glad that you opened the door to the discussion, because I don't understand those that are averse to using a case. And you've got a segment of the population that putting a case on a cell phone, it's, oh, Lordy, what are you doing? What? Huh? What? Put a case on a cell phone? You've got a contingent of people that they don't want to wrap it.
They don't want to wrap that rascal.
They don't want to wrap it. They don't want to wrap their cell phone. And I don't get it. Even the most careful people are going to have a fumbling, bumbling moment and drop it. Denting in a corner of your phone or cracking the screen. So I've always had a case. I for whatever reason, I had an aversion to the screen protectors, probably because I've seen so many screen protectors that look like they were cracked and gnarled up, and it looked awful.
I've always felt the screen protector made it a little less responsive.
Yeah. Well, for my new... And you know what? I'm kind of a believer now, because I don't see any responsive issue. My fingerprint is working. Everything seems to be working fine. But Michelle and I, we took delivery of the brand new Pixel 10 Pro XLs. We received them on launch date. And so they arrived actually on launch date. And I already had my case, because the cases were already available. So I ordered my case for Michelle and for me. And I also ordered the screen protectors. So Julian talked me into the screen protector because, I put my cell phone in my pocket with my, my clump of keys, and, the keys would put little scratches on my Gorilla Glass. It's still a little scratch. And then Julian, he talked me into putting a screen protector on, and it actually is very good. I can't even tell the screen protector's on, and, it looks the responsiveness on the screen seems fine. So I just don't understand the people that won't put a case on. Why? Why won't people put, even like I said, you could be the most careful person in the world, you're going to drop the phone.
Yeah, I don't get it.
And you'll hear people say, oh, I want to feel the form factor. I want to see the color of the phone. You know what? to be quite honest, like Michelle and I'm going to hold this up to MJTV. We ordered the new kind of slate bluish gray. So that's the new Pixel. I'm holding this up to MJTV right now.
Did it have like 6 different color options?
Yeah, well, I think there were 4.
Okay,
I think for the Google Pro XL, Google 10, there were like 4 different options. We ordered this. I think it's called Moonstone.
Yeah. Who cares what color you get?
That's the point. It's like I could have ordered baby vomit green, right? Because I'm putting it in the case anyway. I put it inside this case. So
you never see the real color of your phone anyway.
Yeah. So
it literally doesn't matter to me.
But now people are saying that it's Scratchgate and that the Apple iPhone 17 It's scratches with just like the most minimal exposure. So just, I guess, be warned, ladies and gentlemen.
It's like a big deal, not big deal, though. I'm putting it in case the minute I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In Florida, listen to this. Got a quiz for you guys.
In Florida,
can first cousins marry?
First cousins.
Yeah. In Florida, can first cousins marry?
You know what? I'm going to say yeah. Yeah.
Michelle?
Yes.
I'm going to go with Fester.
You know what? This state surprises me sometimes with how backward it really is. And I'm going to go with yeah. I don't think, marriage laws have been updated since like the 1860s. I say yes.
Survey says yes.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I just guessed.
Yeah.
But
And the reason why I looked this up
Yeah.
is because
Why?
you saw a Facebook post.
Look
of,
at Michelle's face right now. Yeah, why are you looking it up?
He saw cousin Becky on Facebook, and he's like, you know what? I'm going to send her a DM.
Right.
No.
She's living over there in Jupiter. It's looking pretty good.
I'm doing my prep. I'm doing my prep last night, and I just saw a story that Connecticut to ban first cousin marriages, which are still legal in at least 16 states.
I bet you they're all in the South.
Then I go, no, you know what? This is what's interesting. I'm like, oh, yeah, first cousin marriage has got to be legal in Mississippi, Alabama, Kentucky. No.
Okay.
So, hey, go to Wikipedia. So when I saw the story that Connecticut is going to ban first cousin marriages, I'm like, well, what about Florida? So I typed in, where is marrying your first cousin legal, and then a Wikipedia right there. All right,
cousin marriage by law.
Cousin marriage by law in the United States.
There's a map.
Exactly. There's a color-coded map, and blue is legal. So Alabama, it's legal.
Duh.
Georgia, it's legal. Florida, it's legal. South Carolina, it's legal. Virginia, it's legal. Maryland, legal. New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, but not for long. Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Vermont.
Oh, wow.
Legal. All right. So then we have Colorado, legal.
Legalize it.
Yeah.
Let me marry my cousin.
New Mexico, legal. California, Alaska, and Hawaii, it is legal to marry your first cousin.
California is the most surprising one for
It
me
is.
on this list.
I had no idea, but, and I was curious about Florida. You can marry, you know what? Let's go to the first cousin marriage phones right now.
Who's married to their first cousin? So that's like your father or your mother's sibling's child.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your closest cousin.
Yeah.
Yes, your closest cousin.
Yep. So, I mean, if you do like a 23andMe or what's the one that's the one that's all controversial now, right? Because of the data.
They're one's going under and the data is for sale.
So if you did Ancestry, and then you'll see the cousins that pop up, right? All right. So here's the deal. I got a question. We have time. 8:48 at the MJ Morning Show. Let's go to the first cousin phones. Are you or do you know anyone that's married to their first cousin? I have no idea what kind of call volume we're going to get on this, but what the hell? 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. Are you married to a first cousin? Have you ever been married to a first cousin? Or I'm thinking more likely...
Have you just dated?
Well, hang on. No.
You go to prom together?
I'm thinking more likely people are going to call up and say, yeah, I know first cousins that are married.
Oh, my God.
All right. If you do, 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. So then you look at the states where laws bar first cousins from marrying, and some of the states where you thought that, oh, absolutely, it would be legal, it's illegal. Like Louisiana, Mississippi, Arkansas, Kentucky.
Yeah, right?
Tennessee. Oh, baby, the biggest surprise of all, West Virginia.
These states had to get out in front of it.
West Virginia, it is illegal to marry your first cousin. That's the first state I would have guessed.
These states are at least that self-aware to where they're like, we got to change this law. They're going to make jokes relentlessly about us.
It is illegal.
How does Florida not be... Let's get the governor on the line.
I don't, it's weird.
Let's call Ron up.
Oh, man, look at our phones.
No.
All the phones are ringing. Hey, I got to put some of these on hold. Hang on a minute.
My.
Yeah, Andrew, I'm putting these on hold because I don't want these people to hold all day long.
I could see a time when it was less taboo-ish.
Let me grab Joe in Spring Hill. Joe, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi, Joe.
Hi, good morning. I love your show.
Thank you. So the first cousin marriage phones, every single line has lit up. Go, Joe.
I'm actually kind of shocked. But my ex, I didn't find out till later that his parents were first cousins.
Oh, really?
And I was like, what do you mean? Like, yeah, like they grew up together. I'm like, what do you mean, like first cousins? Like maybe like, is this like your great aunt or something? Like, no, like they grew up together, raised together.
Yeah, or kind of like your dad's business partner who you called uncle, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And what's funny is he ended up being a deadbeat dad anyway.
Oh, wow. So true first cousins.
Yep, true first cousins.
I don't know what that has to do with him being a deadbeat dad other than you getting a pound of flesh. But
well, I don't know. I would just think that, they're all in the family, so they have these big family gatherings.
Wow. Okay.
And he's still not around.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Apparently at the family picnics, they played hide the sausage.
Apparently, there are a couple things running around. Where's the sausage?
Can't find the sausage.
Love you guys. Have a great day.
Who hid the sausage?
Bye,
all right,
Joe.
thank you, Joe. Love you, too. Let me grab Edna. Why do I think someone named Edna knows about some first cousin marriages?
Let's find out.
I don't know. All right, Edna's in Spring Hill. Hello, Edna. Welcome to the MJ Morning Show.
Hi, thank you. First time caller. Love your show.
Thanks.
My sister, she married her first cousin from my father's side, probably 40-some years ago, and he passed away. And she's going to marry my first cousin from my mother's side.
Whoa, hold on. First cousin married, one deceased, and then it's going to be another marriage with another first cousin?
Yes.
What the hell?
Yeah. They,
all right, let me ask. Listen, this is the obvious question. Were there kids involved?
Yes, 2 kids.
All right, were the kids okay mentally and physically?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes, they're beautiful kids.
Because didn't it stem from that?
No.
Wasn't there a concern about bloodlines and genetics?
Yeah, over the course of a couple of hundred years.
But they're beautiful. They're smart.
All right.
They're grown ups already. One is about almost 40 years old.
Right.
So if your sister married a cousin on your father's side, her name didn't change, right?
No, it did not.
But that's another great reason to do it.
Right. I mean, you can keep your stationery the same.
No, it did not.
No driver's license change?
No towels.
No, it did not.
Okay, I just thought of that.
Wow. All right.
That's
Edna, wow. Look at that. And Fester.
She's going to be married Friday with another cousin from my mom's side.
Edna, how old are you?
I'm 71.
Man, that's fine. We had a 9-year-old singing "Pee on Me" this morning, all the way to Edna at 71.
Did you hear that, Edna?
Today's age range is 9 to 71.
I heard that.
Thank you, Edna. Have a beautiful day. All right, one more quickly before we have to break. Maria in Plant City. Hey, Maria, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hi. Yes, my ex-husband's cousin is married to his first cousin, and they have 3 children. And his mother, my husband's cousin, the mother is married to her cousin.
Wow. All the kids all right? Everything okay there?
They kind of look like they had the Down syndrome type stuff, but they're not. But there's 4 children.
That's uncomfortable.
His mom is married to her cousin, and they have 10 children.
Wow. All right.
I mean,
thank you, Maria.
If it's one generation, I could see that there's not like a lot of issues. But if it's like, multiple generations, that's like ruin the royals.
Listen,
right?
bottom line is, if you want to marry your first cousin in Florida, hurry up because it's still legal.
Well, don't hurry up. There's no governor, no senator is like, I'm going to ban.
Right. 8:54 at the MJ Morning Show. When we return, it's the 9 o'clock hour. Are you aware of the Taylor Swift accent situation? Are you aware of this?
Accent?
Yeah. I was really not. See, I'm not really a Swiftie, but I learned about this. It's the Taylor Swift shifting accent. I didn't know about this. Hang on. We'll get to that here in just a matter of moments. Also, Fester's jealousy is going to kick in full gear in minutes. Why? We'll tell you next. We got a lot coming up in the 9 o'clock hour. Do not move. In minutes, we shall resume here on the MJ Morning Show. Hey, there is incredible news when it comes to your carpets at your house and the need for clean. Right now at Zero Res, the more you clean, the more you're going to save. Now, this is the September deal. We're sitting now at Wednesday, September 24th. You only have 6 days left to take advantage of this. 3 rooms of carpet cleaned by Zero Res, just $119. You need 4 rooms done, just $154. You need 5 rooms done, just $179. Hurry, jump on this. Why do you want Zero Res to clean your carpets rather than the other companies out there? The other companies use chemicals. They use soaps, they use shampoos. It makes the house smell. But the problem is it leaves a residue. It leaves a gooky residue in your carpet, and that attracts dirt faster. They use ZR water at Zero Res. It's an electrolyzed patented process. They don't leave a residue. That's why the company's called Zero Res. And right now, get these amazing deals, 3, 4, 5-room deals, ZeroResTampaBay.com. Go to the website, get the phone number, call them up, or you can book online, but tell them MJ sent you. Please tell them MJ sent you. ZeroResTampaBay.com. That's ZeroResTampaBay.com. One of the areas for home repairs that is essential to have a go-to is the air conditioning segment, because we all have AC, and at some point it is going to break. At some point, your air conditioning is not going to do what it's intended to do, and it's going to be at the worst possible time. It's going to be a hot, humid, steamy day. It feels like a 112 or whatever, and this is where Plan B air conditioning comes in. Everyone, and this should be in your contact list, folks, because your AC might be working fine now, but at some point it's going to break. It's just a guarantee. And if you put this in your contacts right now, you'll always remember who they are. PlanBAirConditioning.com. 813-PLAN-BAC. Honest company. They'll get your air conditioning up and running. They love to fix units when other companies try to sell you new units at, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000. PlanBAirConditioning.com. Mention me, MJ, get 10% off. PlanBAirConditioning.com for any air conditioning issues. Tell them MJ sent you. Traffic's on 8:57. Let's grab Shriner. MJ Morning Show back in a minute.
Heavy volume on I-4 westbound from Branch Forbes to McIntosh, and again from...
we had to cover up the Q Morning Zoo in there with the, that's seamless. That jingle is seamless. I mean, you can barely tell that we covered up the Q Morning Zoo, right? Yeah, right? Am I right on that?
I had to coach up old Coop when he did that.
That's right.
I told him what I wanted, right? I was like, hey, Coop, do this for me, right? And I gave him an idea.
Yeah.
And the first one was like, it's a good morning. And he's like,
with the Q Morning Zoo,
and then he's
right?
Like, on the MJ Morning Show. And I'm like, no, dude, you got to just go nuts, match the energy. He's just jumping around.
Do I have like I don't even think I have the original lying around here anywhere. No, I don't think so. Yeah, hang on a minute. Let me hear this one here.
The C Morning Zoo on Z100.
No, I don't have the original. But I don't think you can tell the difference. I don't think you can tell that those famous Dallas jingle singers were not singing the actual jingle, because it used to go, it's a good morning with the Q Morning Zoo on Q105. And then Coop covered it up. I mean, seamlessly. Yeah, here, one more time on that. Here we go. This is the brilliant work.
It's a good morning with the
MJ Morning Show
on Q105.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look on YouTube, you can find some old Q105 jingle mixes.
Yeah, that's all right.
But maybe we'll listen to it another time.
All right. Hey, who wants to join Michelle and me for pizza? Kind of an early lunch, because we'll be there. Michelle, what time do you want to shoot for?
11 a.m.
You want to go?
Well, I'm going to be hungry.
Yeah, that's true. Because, I mean, usually, we get home since you've been helping out on the morning show, we get home. Well, listen, Mondays and Thursdays we go work out, and then, it's usually a little after 11, but we race home, and then you fire up your one sunny side up egg.
It's not sunny side up.
Well, yes, it is.
You don't know how
Are you blind?
Oh, that's right. You do pop your egg. All right. No, it starts as sunny side up, and then you pop it, right?
Okay, they all start sunny side up when you crack it and put it in a pan, and then I flip it over.
It's called over easy or over medium?
Yes, over medium.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Oh, gosh.
So Michelle usually goes home. She has her egg. She has some toast. Oh, by the way, can I point something out?
Sure.
You point it out all day long, buddy.
How good were the avocados from Aldi?
Excellent.
They were good, weren't they?
Mm.
The cheapest avocados in town right now happen to be among the best avocados that I purchased recently for Michelle. Tell you what, I'm starting to hit up Aldi a little bit more.
Only because earlier I give you a pass because there wasn't one close to you. Now I think there's like two of them close to you.
Well, also, I made a trip on Sunday to Costco up off of Lineball.
Yeah.
Up in, West Chase area. So I went to the Costco, and then Michelle's like, oh, I need avocados. But in Costco, you got to buy a bag of 110. So Michelle needs like 3 avocados a week. That's sort of the deal. She wants 3 a week. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to buy the gigantic sack of avocados at Costco because we just don't need them.
It's a lot of avocados.
It is. But I said, you know what? There's an Aldi right in the freaking parking lot. You got Ford's Garage over there. You got the PDQ for maybe a short time longer. You have
Ford's Garage.
Ford's Garage. Yeah. Then you have the Aldi.
Yeah.
So the Aldi, I just pop right in. The avocados at Aldi were 74 cents. I think they're like close to $1.50 at Publix. And even Walmart, they're like 84 or 90 cents or so, right? So I get these avocados. I bring them home like, Michelle, these avocados, 74 cents. And she hit me with the wall of skepticism. Yeah. Hey, Festa, what do you think that sounded like?
Because here's the thing.
I don't know. Sometimes it's not worth saving the extra 25 cents.
Because here's the thing, Fester.
Yeah.
Ask him if he eats avocados.
Avocados do turn quickly. I mean, it's like you're waiting for them to be ripe, and then when they're ripe, you got to eat them then, because if you wait a day, they're brown.
And he doesn't know anything about it. So I'm always skeptical when he comes home and he asks to get me the avocado, because I'm like, I don't even know if you're going to be able to pick the right one out.
I have learned, yes, I have. I've learned that when I buy you 3 avocados, you want one that's soft, and like
one that's
ready.
hard.
Listen, one that's softer and ready to use like almost right away.
Mm-hmm.
And then she wants like a progression. Maybe one that's going to be ready in a day or so, and then one that's going to be ready at the end of the week. So I know how to pick them. But the deal is, I brought these home, and I'm like, and she's like, oh, 74 cents. Yeah, let's see how good these Aldi avocados. And she's waiting to cut it open right in front of me so she can open up this avocado and have it be a total, complete mess inside and give me the big avocado. Told you so, right?
Yes, because the last batch you bought were horrible,
Right.
and you got them from Walmart.
So guess what? She opens up the Aldi 74-cent avocado, and I'm like, that could be the best-looking avocado inside that I've seen in a very, very long time.
That's cool, man.
It was perfect.
It was perfect.
You got to hit them right on the right day.
Perfect.
It's like a 2-day window to eat avocados right.
Yep.
But here's the scary part. There were only 6 avocados left at Aldi. They were like nearly, this was Sunday. I went to Costco right before they closed. Remember?
Yeah.
Costco on Sunday closes at 6 p.m. I walked in at 5:50 because all I needed to get was a couple of things. So I knew exactly.
Did they tell you when you walked in, we close in 10 minutes?
No, you know what? They didn't lecture me.
We close in 10 minutes.
I hate that.
I did not get the lecture. Nope. I scanned my card. It went boop. There were 2 people standing up there twiddling their thumbs.
Yeah.
Actually, one was twiddling, one had the thumb up the butt while I scanned in. And
very thumb-centric when they're not doing their job.
They did not lecture me. Oh, we're closing in 10 minutes, by the way. Nope, didn't do it. So I went in, got my items, and I was out. And then I went over to Costco or to Aldi, and keep in mind, it's late in the day on a Sunday. They had 6 avocados left. I'm like, oh, crap. And, again, I found one that was softer, and that's the one Michelle used on Monday, right?
Yep.
And it was beautiful. It was perfect. It was like if I were doing an avocados from Mexico commercial. Avocados from Mexico. That's the avocado I'd use in the commercial.
We're going to cast Michelle's avocado.
Yes. Yep.
Michelle's avocado camera's ready for you.
Take one and go.
Avocados from Mexico.
74 cents. Cheapest avocado in town, and it turned out to be fantastic. And then listen, I'm going to make some observations here. So I love the mandarins.
Yes.
I love the halos, the cuties, or the mandarins. This time of year, like around August 1st or so, or later in the summer, they move over to South America. So in the winter months, like December, January, February, March, we have the California-grown mandarin oranges, like the 3-pound to the 5-pound bags. So you have the time of the year where they come from the U.S., and then when they're out of season here, we go to the, obviously, below the equator, and we go to South America, and now the mandarins primarily come in from, like, Chile. I think I've seen Peru, and I love the mandarins. So now they're pretty much available year-round from different parts of the world. And something I've learned, though, remember I bought mandarins in early to mid-August,
and you said they weren't that great.
They were awful.
And you called the number on the bag.
I called the fruit distributor over like near Fort Pierce or DeLand or wherever. I called them up. I called up the fruit importer. I'm like,
first phone call they ever received.
I said, these mandarins suck.
Yeah, the lady answers the phone like, hello?
No, dude, hey, they were very nice to me.
I'm sure she was.
But she's never had a phone call before.
Hello? Who's this?
Can I tell the freaking story?
Oh, yeah, this is Todd in Tampa. Hello, sir. How can I help you?
Can I tell the freaking story?
Please.
So I call up the fruit lady at this big fruit distributor. Those I bought at Costco.
Right.
And the distributor's name, I think they were in DeLand or they were in Florida on the East Coast side. And I said, listen, I think my taste bud, I was being a sarcastic jackass. I said, hey, yeah, I think my taste buds might be broken because I just bought this 5-pound bag of mandarins that you distribute at Costco, and they taste like nothing. And she was nice, and she says, yeah, early season, you got to give it a little time. And I said, well, at what point? I said, when can I expect the mandarins that are coming into the country from South America to taste good? And she said, I mean, without hesitation, she was honest. She said they get much better tasting after September 1st. So I bought the exact same brand, and guess what?
She was absolutely right.
She was 100% right. They're fantastic right now. So the South American ones that I'm getting, and they just say mandarins. It wasn't the Cutie or the Halo brand, but they were fantastic. But here's the other point I want to make. The mandarins. Aldi, so I bought 3 bags at Walmart.
3 bags?
Yeah, I bought 3 3-pound. I go through a lot of these mandarins.
You have 10 pounds of mandarins at your house?
It's 9 pounds. Do the math. So I have a 3 3-pound bag, so it's 9 pounds of mandarins. And
Close to 10 pounds.
I go through these things, and you get a good firm bag. They're good for, a couple of weeks in the fridge. You got to fridge them. You got to refrigerate them. All right? So I bought them on Saturday or Sunday at Walmart up at Dale Mabry and 275, and it was a manager's special.
Ooh.
$3.94 a bag for the 3-pound mandarins.
All right.
I go to Aldi, the same exact ones were $2.97.
Whoa.
I mean, so Aldi was $1 cheaper than even Walmart, and the 3 pounds of mandarins at Publix are $6.99. I mean, that's significant. I mean, that's nuts. Now, listen, the quality of the employee at Publix is fantastic. The friendliness, the helpfulness, it's
the quality of the Aldi employees have always been friendly. I mean, there's not an abundance of them.
I see like one up front. That's it.
Say hi to them. They're very nice.
I think Aldi has 1 employee per store.
That's like their model. They have like two or three employees working the whole store.
So listen. Publix, great for the BOGOs. Publix people are fantastic. They are helpful. They're friendly. They say hello and goodbye to you. I mean, they're just nice. So, but, listen, the math is the math. The 3 pounds of mandarins at Aldi, $2.97, and Publix, $6.99.
It's a lot of money.
It's a big freaking difference.
Especially when you buy them 15 pounds at a time like you.
Yeah.
Weirdo.
9 pounds at a time. Get your facts straight.
15 pounds next time. 5 3-pound bags.
How do we get sidetracked here?
I don't know. But it's all good.
It is.
You want
it's
the
all
best
good.
thing? You want the best thing at Aldi? The best thing at Aldi. The Aldi Benton brand Oreo dupes.
Oh, the ripoffs?
The ripoffs.
Well, they're getting sued. Remember
because of the packaging.
Oreo's suing Aldi because the Aldi Oreos, their package looks too much like the original Oreos.
The taste is too much like the original Oreos. Okay, for like $3 less a package.
Is that right?
I don't think you can. You can't trademark, service mark, patent, copyright taste. Right?
I don't think so.
I think that's the case.
But the Oreo dupes are fantastic.
All right. So I think I was talking about pizza. Did I mention? Did I get sidetracked, right?
Yeah, you did.
All right. So somehow I was talking about pizza. Folks, if you want to join Michelle and me, a pizza truck that I love, you got you got several in town, and there's still several more that I need to try. I think by now everyone knows that I'm a pizza nut.
We haven't heard. Tell us more.
Chipola Rosa, in St. Pete, try to hunt down Chipola Rosa for their wood-fired truck, and then they have a new New York pizza truck. That's Chipola, Cippola, Chipola Rosa. He does a phenomenal job. He's a pizza truck, and he's got like a fixed location now for the New York truck. So Chipola Rosa is fantastic. And then on this side of the bay, I love this Piccolo Pizzetta, and he's more up, I think, like in Land O'Lakes and Wesley Chapel these days, but he does come down to Tampa, and he's going to be right near International Plaza today. So Michelle and I, at 11 a.m., so his truck is going to be at this office complex right on West Boy Scout, right in front of International Plaza. He's going to be there from 11 to 2 p.m. today, and it's called Piccolo Pizzetta. And he's going to be at the Corporate Center 2. The address is 4211 West Boy Scout Boulevard. So you want to come by and say hi to Michelle and me and grab a pizza from this phenomenal wood-fired pizza truck.
You're going to be there for like a total of 15 minutes.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But so you got to be there really at 11 o'clock.
Okay.
You got to be there at 11. I might be there from 11 to 11:20.
You're going to eat on the hood of your car?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, yes, I will. As a matter of fact. I love doing that. I do it all the time.
Great.
Michelle and I and the kids, we were at Angelo's Pizza in Philadelphia. We ate steaks and we ate pizza from Angelo's in Philly, right on the hood of the freaking rental car.
You returned the rental car. They're like, what's up with all these grease stains?
It got picked up by the Hertz AI detector. They thought I was in a bloody crash. It's just pizza sauce.
Impact.
So, all right, we'll see you at 11 a.m. And Michelle and I are just going to get a margarita. You going to get pepperoni today? You probably get pepperoni, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, so 4211 West Boy Scout Boulevard.
All right.
11 o'clock. See Michelle and me today. It's right. You think it's what? You think it's the Carlton Fields?
I think it's like those two big office complex buildings. Those two big,
it's like
really big office towers.
It's across from like the new Fleming's and what else is over there?
The old
Roy's is gone, right?
Is it Roy's?
Yeah, Roy's has been gone for 15 years.
Is Kona Grill still there?
Yeah, Kona Grill. You know, it's on the mall side.
It's on the mall side.
All right, what's on? Oh, the Taylor Swift story. That's
the accent.
That's what actually. Did you know this?
Does she have an accent, or does she fake one?
Hold on, the Taylor Swift shifting accent. This is the Study Finds website where they have all these interesting studies.
Right.
That's where I saw this. Andrew, I was surprised you didn't pick this up because you seem to like to dwell on the Study Finds website. How Taylor Swift's accent significantly shifted. Hang on, I got to burp.
Let it out.
How Taylor Swift's accent significantly shifted with her career and location. And there's a whole article on this.
Well, she was born in Pennsylvania.
Voice researchers track how pop icon speech changed across 11-year period. So, in a nutshell, during her Nashville years, Taylor Swift's speech showed clear Southern features, including flattened vowels and fronted ooh sounds. By the time she returned north, the Southern traits had disappeared. In New York, her vowels even showed signs of hypercorrection. Her New York interviews also revealed a noticeably lower voice pitch, about 15 hertz below her earlier recordings. Study highlights how speech adapts to social environments and career stages, though it cannot confirm whether Swift's changes were intentional.
I don't know. It sounds subliminal. When you're in the country music centric environment, I could see you just talking with a little bit more of a twang.
Getting all twanged up good.
Not deliberately, but just because that's how everybody's talking around you.
Right.
Y'all.
You get fancy there too?
I get fancy all the time.
You get fancy down there?
Yeah, we fancy like
Applebee's on a date night.
Got the Bourbon Street
steak and an Oreo shake. They need to use all the Oreos in the Bourbon Street steak and the Oreo shake
the Oreo
combo
shake
platter.
At least, yeah, they'd save like $2. But then when you go up to New York, I don't travel to New York terribly often, but when I do get to New York, suddenly I sound like a totally different person without even knowing.
You were born on Long Island.
Yeah, but listen, you get me around a bunch of New Yorkers, suddenly, forget about it. I'm talking totally different. And you're like, my wife and I went to New York, right? And we're sitting with my cousin Eddie, and my wife's like, who are you?
Oh my God!
What have you become? I'm like, what are you talking about? Who am I? What I become? Get out of here!
She didn't recognize you.
She didn't recognize me at all. I'm like, oh,
that's so fun.
Yeah, right. But this is because completely natural as an accent to me. It's not an accent. I could talk like this all day.
Right?
You guys enjoying the show today?
Men's and men's, huh? It's a misses. It's a misses. Highs lows.
All right, so they're tracking Taylor Swift's voice.
What does she talk like now?
And it's changed.
What does Taylor Swift sound like now in her New York years, huh?
I want to hear her sound like a trucker.
Hey, Taylor. Taylor, talk like a trucker.
All right, 9:22 at the MJ. Oh, before I take the break, I forgot with all the pizza talk a minute ago.
Yeah,
I forgot to mention that the pizza dude, this Piccolo Pizzetta, the pizza truck.
You better be getting your pizza for free the way you're kissing this guy.
I'm not. I'm paying whatever the pizza's called. I'm paying. My credit card goes right in his slot.
Stooge, that's why.
All right. So hang on. So this is interesting.
What?
There was just an article about this pizza guy in the Big Pizza publication. There's a whole pizza industry publication.
Oh, you're talking about the BPP, the Big Pizza publication?
No, it's called PMQ. It's PMQ Pizza. And there's a whole article that was written about this guy. and his name is Angelo, and I'm in the article. I didn't even know this.
Oh.
So this is a National Pizza article, and I am in the freaking article because they embedded my certified MJ radio video from Instagram of when I showed up and surprised him. And I even wrote in the comment, MJ Morning Show, Q105 Tampa Bay, Angelo from Piccolo Pizzetta DM'd me and said I have to try his pizza truck. I secretly ordered online, tried it before I shot this video. If the pizza sucked, I was just going to leave. The pizza was great. It's a cross between a New York slice and Neapolitan. I'll definitely be back. And this whole pizza profile in this National Pizza magazine, it has my Instagram embedded in the whole story about this dude.
Yeah, we're all really thrilled for you.
All right. Okay, you sons of bitches.
There's all you sons of bitches. All right.
9:23 at the MJ Morning Show. Final chunk. MJ Morning Show is next. Yeah, I know you're on Autopilot, Fester. I'll explain in a second about the peoples and the autopilots. It's coming up here in just a bit. Also, from the Tay-Tay pile, I have two other things regarding some legal issues and Taylor Swift. And also, Fester's jealousy is about to be completely exposed again on the MJ Morning Show, so stand by. It is 9:24, folks, and this is a crucial, urgent message that Veterans Ford has an amazing deal that's going to expire in days. You have until the 30th. Today's the 24th. The deal expires on the 30th. Ford Motor Credit, regardless of what credit tier you fall in, they are giving the very best interest rate and lease payment to everyone, regardless of whether you're at the top end of the credit spectrum or you're at the bottom. This is amazing. The all-electric, hurry, they're going to run out. They're going to run out of these. The all-electric Ford F-150 Lightning, you can get 0% financing for up to 72 months on a purchase, or they have incredible lease deals right now on the F-150 Ford pickup truck all-electric Lightning model. They have a few left. It is going to run out on the 30th, so hurry up to Veterans Ford at Veterans and Linebaugh. If you want an F-150 gas model, you can get 3.9% financing for up to 72 months or a great lease payment. So you know where interest rates are right now, 3.9% for up to 72 months on a F-150 gas. Folks, go to Veterans Ford, hurry, before the deals go away. VeteransFord.com, VeteransFord. So hurry up. Go to the store and, of course, tell them that MJ sent you. MJ Morning Show, Veterans Ford, Linebaugh, and the Veterans Expressway. My friends at Banco have an amazing offer right now. They've hooked up with Coldplay for a double rebate event. I love these Banco double rebate events. So Banco, as you know, is the premier best garage door company in town. Anything garage door related, any service you need, any new installation you need, it's Banco. I'm telling you right now, don't waste your time elsewhere. Bank on Banco. So what's the double rebate event? Coldplay has an online rebate for a new garage door, and Banco is going to double it on the spot. So you can save up to $250 on select 2-car insulated garage doors, and then Banco is going to take the $250 from Coldplay, and they're going to jam it right up to a $500 rebate. We're talking beautiful garage doors like Canyon Ridge, Modern, Coachman, all the clean lines. I mean, increase the look of your house, the curb appeal, just make your home look better. And Banco's going to just double that rebate. Also, on Modern Steel with windows or the Bridgeport, you can save $150 with a rebate from Coldplay, and then Banco's going to double that to $300 on the spot. Get that new garage door, folks, and save right now. BancoDoors.com. Bank on Banco. Tell them MJ sent you. Bank on Banco. BancoDoors.com. 927 traffic, Shriner, latest check, and the MJ Morning Show with the final segment on a Wednesday next.
Heavy volume and
9:31 at the MJ Morning Show. So, 2 additional Tay-Tay items here on the MJ Morning Show. So if you missed it, Study Finds had an article on their website about Taylor Swift and her shifting accents. How the way she speaks has
subtle.
Changed.
It's not like Madonna who came back with a British accent and she's like, hello, I'm Madonna. I'm like, you were born in Detroit. What the hell is that?
And now she talks like a New Yorker.
Remember, Hillary Clinton had like this southern drawl. Like she'd go to like a black church in the South, like campaigning, and suddenly she would have an instant southern drawl or something.
I don't falter for that. Listen, you're politicking. You got to sound like the people.
All right, here's the deal. Taylor Swift, 2 other legal matters. First of all, Taylor, and listen, I'm not the biggest Swiftie, but
we know
Taylor Swift absolutely deserves to live in peace, okay? And I abhor any kind of a stalker, any kind of a psycho. So as far as Tay-Tay goes, leave her alone, right? So Taylor Swift has secured a 5-year restraining order against one of the stalkers named Brian Jason Wagner. Yeah, it sounds like a stalker name, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's stalkerish. Very stalkerish. Or serial killerish.
No, so let's just stick with
more stalker? All right.
Let's not with serial killer.
An L.A. judge has granted Taylor Swift a 5-year restraining order against the man she says repeatedly appeared at her home and insisted that she was the mother of his son. Order just came out on Monday, requires 45-year-old Brian Jason Wagner to stay at least 100 yards away from Swift, her residence, her vehicle, her workplace, according to court documents. Is this the dude that was hiding in a dumpster outside of her house down in Tribeca? Was that this nut job, Michelle?
I don't remember. I just remember that she was having an issue with a particular person. I'm going to guess it's the same guy.
So this guy, Wagner, cannot contact Taylor Swift in any way, must surrender any firearms, ammunition, or body armor that he has. Swift wrote in her petition that the repeated incidents left her fearing for her safety and that of her family. I would agree with Taylor 100%. She said she lived with a fear of imminent harm because Wagner's alleged visits and concerning and threatening messages to her and her staff. Yeah, leave Taylor alone. Swift's team did not reply to a request for comment from USA Today. In June, she filed a temporary restraining order and alleged that Wagner made false claims about living at her property, being in a relationship, fathering her child. So the guy's a wacko. Clearly, this guy's not playing with a full deck, total screw loose. Yeah, she also said he attempted to divert her mail and successfully changed the address on his driver's license to her residence. My God.
Yeah, I remember we talked about that before, and we were surprised that it was so easy for him to do that.
One of Swift's security people said Wagner's new California driver's license was mailed to Swift's home.
Oh.
So he changes the address to Taylor Swift's home. They mailed the guy's new driver's license to the home, and that's how they figured out what the hell's this guy doing. Yeah. So they were able to put some pieces together.
That's so creepy. Can you imagine getting that in the mail?
Yeah, what's this, right?
Yeah, there was a guy that was stalking her also in Tribeca in Manhattan.
His name was David Crow.
Oh, that was a different one?
And he was busted in January of 2024.
Yeah, he was spotted in the... Right, look at this. Read that, Fester.
In January of 2024, an alleged stalker of Taylor Swift's was caught attempting to retrieve his pants from a dumpster near Swift's Manhattan home, claiming that he had left them there earlier when repeatedly visiting the residence.
Yeah, I'm stalking Taylor and I left my pants in the dumpster.
Yeah.
Why was his pants off?
David Crow, the individual in question, was arrested for violating a protection order.
Yep.
Yeah, so he's been arrested. But that was David Crow, different guy than this LA guy.
All right.
So she has stalkers everywhere. I imagine she's one of the more stalked people. Or is she one of the less stalked people because of her high security?
Well, she's got a very high security detail. Listen, she should have peace. I want to see Taylor Swift have total peace and not have stalkers. But listen, when you're that high profile, unfortunately, it's going to come with the territory. So, listen, Taylor's dad lives right here in town. Apollo Beach, and I think he's got a condo in downtown St. Pete as well. And I wish, and you know what? I hope Tay-Tay's father's open heart surgery recovery is going well.
Thank you. We'll send him an edible arrangement.
You know what? That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
And some edible underwear.
And then you're going to be on the list for stalking.
Oh, for sending Taylor Swift's father a get well bouquet?
You get a cease and desist.
All right. So then the last Taylor Swift item today is a private eye has been arrested serving Taylor Swift legal papers at Travis Kelce's house. Yeah, according to News Nation, a process server was arrested last week trying to deliver deposition papers to Tay-Tay, 35, on behalf of Justin Baldoni. That's the whole
Blake Lively thing?
Oh, God. Yep. So, Taylor Swift is embroiled in this whole Blake Lively thing with this Justin Baldoni.
She's just getting sucked in. As hard as she tries to, get herself out of it.
Justin Lee Fisher, a former cop turned private investigator, was charged with jumping the fence onto a private residence in a private neighborhood. Ooh. Fisher was reportedly caught on Travis Kelce's property on September 15th. The arrest comes after the judge presiding over the sexual harassment case involving Blake Lively and Baldoni denied the director's request to depose Taylor Swift. Yeah, so the judge denied.
Yeah, the former cop PI should know better than hopping a wall. Right?
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. I mean, when you hire somebody to serve papers, are you like, and if you can't get in, oh, by the way, hop the fence, and because it's Taylor Swift, just keep on going. Keep going to not right up to the door and try to knock and get in.
That's when you tell the dog to sick him.
I mean,
take him down.
Who was it? Was it Shaq that was avoiding?
Yes.
So Shaq.
This is an amazing story.
My favorite athlete of all time.
Yeah.
He got wrapped up in that crypto stuff, and they were trying to serve Shaq for months.
What was the name of that crypto deal?
Oh, the one that went all belly up and the dude's in prison.
Yeah.
For hopefully the rest of his life.
Yeah. FTX.
So he got wrapped up in that.
In this.
Like I was saying, it's FTX. It's a safe and easy way to get into crypto.
I don't think so. And I'm never wrong about this stuff.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah, Larry David.
He's right.
Yeah. So
he was right.
But Shaq was wrapped up in the whole FTX crypto collapse and scam.
A lot of people. Tom Brady was.
Yep.
A lot of big high-profile
Gisele
people.
Bündchen, right?
Both of them. They were all in the commercials. So they had to serve Shaq, and they couldn't get a hold of him. They couldn't get to him. And then one time they kind of hung out in the bushes outside of Shaq's gated neighborhood in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And as he comes out in his SUV, they
threw the papers at his windshield.
His car hits it, and the papers explode. They're everywhere.
But didn't a judge say that wasn't a proper service?
That wasn't a proper service.
They didn't serve him.
No, what they ended up doing eventually was they got somebody inside the TNT or TBS studios in Atlanta where they do the basketball show.
Yeah.
And they got him on the set.
They got him there.
Yeah.
Somehow they got into the set.
Yeah.
And he was served, right? Was he served outside the studio door?
He was served at the studio.
Somewhere, I don't think they got onto the actual set in the studio where they're all sitting at the table, ready to go live. I think they got him going into the studio or something.
And then Shaq, I remember he laughed when he got served. He's like,
you finally got me. I think it was a game for Shaq. Seriously, I think it was a game to see how he could avoid these process servers trying to serve him papers on that whole FTX lawsuit. All right, so anyway, you're right. This former cop, now PI, should know better, to jump over a gated home of Travis Kelce. Anyway, did Taylor Swift do anything? Is she just a victim of circumstance? Or
yeah, well, she and Blake were very close, and then she did have that one meeting, I guess, with Blake and Ryan and Baldoni to give her feedback about the movie. But this Blake was just, unfortunately dragged her into this by, utilizing her name and I think, grifting off of Taylor's, popularity and celebrity status with this movie. So now she's, stuck with whatever's going to happen. The judge said that she can't be deposed. So we know that. So I don't know what this subpoena, what he was being served for.
If you can't depose somebody, then you can't call him to the stand, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's not true.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
She just can't be deposed at this point. I think what they would like to do is see what other text messages or other electronic communication exists between Blake and Taylor.
You don't have to be deposed to be called as a witness.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Whether you're a hostile witness, whether you're witness for the defense or the prosecution. A lot of times, you do a deposition, Michelle, right? Michelle's the lawyer. You do a deposition to set the baseline, ask questions, to then find a base for the trial and to see if
you're looking for evidence.
But
you're looking for information.
You're fishing, but also you can use the deposition to impeach somebody at trial if they say something different at trial than they said in depo.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, that's one purpose of a deposition.
Yeah, thank you.
I had
Many more.
I was in a deposition once with these morons, right? And they got all bent out of shape because I was winking at everybody. Thought I was passing messages with my eyes.
Was that Dumako?
Yeah. The thin one, right? I'm winking at everybody. He's like, what message are you trying to relay? I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm winking.
Are you ready, Michelle, to see Fester ooze jealousy?
Don't do it.
I don't know. He's not a jealous dude.
When it comes to this.
What?
Oh, don't say it, please.
Here it comes.
No.
It is going to ooze from his pores like a horror movie.
Don't do it.
What?
Haines City woman wins $5 million in lottery scratcher.
Oh, son of a bitch. Come on, man. Why? Haines City?
Fester is waiting for his scratcher lottery ship to come in.
Dude.
44-year-old Janet Breve bought a scratcher at the racetrack in Kissimmee.
Oh, my God.
She scratches it.
$5 million.
She's just got her fingers in there. She's scratching, and she's got an itch, and she's scratching it. $5 million Florida lottery prize from the Cash Money Scratcher game.
You know, my therapist told me to have a heart of gratitude, so I am happy for this person.
Wait, do you do scratchers, Fester?
Occasionally.
Okay, so you don't even play this one, really?
No, I only play the big money ones.
Right.
If it's like $1 million scratcher, I'm like, $1 million. I ain't got time. I ain't got time for that. But
I ain't got time for that.
But the $5, $10, $20 million ones, oh yeah, it's got my name written all over.
Lord, it's a scratcher.
It's a scratcher. I got the bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
All right, so $5 million winner. She's opting for the one-time lump sum.
Was it like $3 million?
$3,053,000.
Oh man, you pay a little bit to taxes. She's gonna walk away with like what, $2.5 million clear. Good for her.
You take. I'll tell you what she's gonna walk away with. So you take the $3 million. I'm just gonna do $3 million.
Only federal taxes, no state income taxes.
No state income. So let's lop off 35%. All right.
Yeah, it has to be like a little north of $2 million.
Yeah, I'm coming up with $1,950,000.
Oh God.
Yeah. So she's gonna walk away with right around $2 million.
Wow.
Clear.
Good for her.
Man, you can buy the entire municipality of Haines City for $2 million.
Pretty much.
She can buy every single structure in the whole town for $2 million, I think.
The city council just signed the deed over to her. Here you go. Good luck.
Anyway, Fester is just waiting for his scratcher.
That sucks.
Ship to come in.
I mean, I'm sorry. I'm happy for her. There you go.
Fester's happy. Hey, Fester.
Yes.
90% of daily life runs on autopilot.
You know what?
Do you agree? Michelle, do you agree?
Yes.
90% of daily life on autopilot.
I totally agree.
I mean, I think people have their routines, and the routine might vary a little bit, but I mean, I feel that way when I'm driving. More and more I get to places, and I really don't recall that much of the ride.
Oh, no, Fester.
You drive on the interstate for 10, 15 minutes?
Yeah.
What eventful event happened? Eventful event.
Yeah, I hate that feeling.
Yeah.
You know what? I've kind of worked my way out of that. It happened to me more when I was younger, that you'd be on the road, you're driving 10 miles, and you just don't remember the past 10 miles. It's like, where'd that time go? What was I doing? Was I paying attention?
You were consciously paying attention, and you were in that zone.
But I hate that feeling, and somehow I have not had that feeling in a very, very long time. And it seems that it was more when I was a teenage into my early 20s, maybe late 20s. I seem to have worked out of that. But I always hated that feeling where you kind of suddenly have a degree of consciousness, and then you're like, oh, last 10 minutes, last 15 minutes, where have I been? I've been checked out and kind of zoned out, and you don't remember. And
you don't remember the drive?
Yeah.
Was it only with driving?
No, it doesn't happen to me anymore.
But when it did happen, it was only with driving, exclusively with driving.
It was, I think, also the first half of our marriage.
Yeah, I'm about to say, what else is what else do you want to say?
I'm like, that's never happened to me. I don't, I'm never on the road and then are like, how did I get here?
But driving is such autopilot.
I am always paying attention when I'm driving.
That's not my beautiful wife.
You're not
That's
paying
not
attention.
my large automobile.
But if you...
How did I get here?
If you drive home, you muscle memory make the same turns into your neighborhood. You know where to stop. You know where to slow down.
No.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like on autopilot.
No.
And then before you know it, you're in your driveway. You're like, okay, I'm home.
No.
Okay.
Must be a guy thing. I don't know.
Yeah, research shows that...
I don't know if 90% is the right answer.
A large portion of your daily life is just on freaking autopilot.
I mean, maybe if I worked in like one of those Amazon fulfillment centers, but
90% of our daily actions are performed automatically. About 2/3 of behaviors are triggered by habit rather than conscious choice. Habits often support intentions. Nearly half of actions were both habitual and intentional. Exercise is more often habitually triggered, but needs conscious guidance while it started. Interesting.
I want to know about that. I'll leave that up to you.
I'm going to try to keep track of what in my life is intentional and what seems to be just autopilot.
Wait till tomorrow when we do Morons in the News about 6:45.
That's more like 6:40. Yeah. So autopilot, baby. Morons in the News, autopilot. Hey, what gross habit is being called out that women do on cruise ships? Think about this. A gross habit that women do on cruise ships. So somebody shot a social media video. This pops up. This pops up in my feed, right? And then I do a little research on it because there was obviously a handle and there was a link. And then I found a story online as well. So somebody put a compilation video together and they showed a number of women doing this on a cruise ship. It involves bras. That's the hint. Women on cruise ships and bras.
Okay.
What is it?
Are they wearing them?
Oh, yeah, they're wearing bras. Absolutely.
Are they wearing it as like a bathing suit top?
Nope. The women are wearing, Michelle, women, this activity with their bras on cruise ships, and they're now being called out.
I would have thought not wearing one, but
nope.
Not wearing one. They are wearing one, but not wearing it as a bathing suit.
Yeah.
Are
they washing it and then hanging it out somewhere to dry?
Nope.
Ooh, like you hang it off your balcony.
Right.
No, come on, guys.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday.
Come on.
They use it to carry food back?
You're close. You're getting closer. The number of women.
Oh.
What?
Do they hold something in there?
Yes.
Like their money or their key card or something
there it is.
that they use?
You got it.
Oh.
It's the key card.
See, that's just nasty.
So this has become like a habit. I guess this is like a viral trend. Video women either putting their cabin key card into their bra or retrieving their cabin key card. Do you have to show your card like if you order food or go order drinks? Or
I mean, at the buffet you don't, but at the drinks you do.
You have to show.
If I have the drink pass,
right?
You scan my card.
There you go.
And then the drink's free.
So that's
what.
So people are hanging out like on the decks near where you have to scan, and they're catching the women taking their cabin key cards in and out of their bra. It's kind of trashy, isn't it?
I just feel like that's not a place to keep that kind of stuff.
Dude, my mother kept everything in her bra.
Everything?
My old man said that she had an imprint of George Washington's face because she kept change in there. Yeah, I mean, my old lady kept everything in there.
Your mother had an imprint of George Washington on her boob because she had change in there?
When she got her first cell phone, she would laugh every time it would go off because she kept it on vibrate. She'd say, my boobs are jingling. Hello, Mom.
All right. We got to roll. Folks, have a phenomenal day. If you want to meet Michelle and I, or what, Michelle and me. Yeah, Michelle. You want to meet Michelle and me for pizza about 11 o'clock. About 11 o'clock, we're going to be at the Piccolo Pizzetta Pizza Truck, which is going to be at 4211 West Boy Scout in the office building parking lot. And we're going to grab a great wood-fired pizza at 11 a.m. this morning. 4211 West Boy Scout Boulevard, Tampa, right in front of the mall. And it's Piccolo Pizzetta. All right. Anything else before we get out of here?
That's about it.
All right. Have a good one. And we'll see you back here tomorrow on the MJ Morning Show on Q105, 104.7 FM. And let's be careful out there.
The Q105 app is your connection to all the big contests.